agreement for the payment of 15% COLA to public sector workers. As a sign of goodwill for workers in the private sector, the National Tripartite Committee agreed to the payment of 15% COLA for them, in addition to the 10% upward adjustment of the 2023 National Daily Minimum Wage. In spite of the difficulties, the difficult challenges government employers face, this was made possible through consensus building to ensure businesses attain high levels of employment to hasten economic recovery. This is no mean feat, as it is the first time in the history of the determination of the national daily minimum wage that the parties agreed to the payment of COLA after wage adjustment for the year has already been agreed. This is an indication of our collective resolve to protect workers and their standards of living. You would also recall that this year began with government and organized labor concluding negotiations on the 2023 base pay and pay point relativity for public sector workers in January 2023. Following a series of consultations and consensus building within the Public Services Joint Standing Negotiating Committee, the base pay on the single spine salary structure was increased by 30% over the 2022 figure, effective 1st January 2023. Indeed, the 30% increment of the 2023 base pay is the highest since the introduction of the single spine salary structure in 2010. It was made possible by the 2.5% increase in VAT. This increment will help mitigate the difficult conditions workers are facing, largely arising from the effects of global inflation. I urge organized labor to continue to work with the rest of the tripartite body to conclude negotiations of public sector salaries and the minimum wage for the 2024 financial year as soon as possible. On the issue of pensions, government recognizes the challenge posed by low pensions, resulting from the relatively low incomes workers receive during their working life. Because government is resolved to improve pension payouts, effective 1st January this year, all pensioners on the SNP pension roll as of 31st December 2022 have had their monthly pensions increased by 25%. This year's increase is a significant improvement over the 2022 rate of 10%, and also the highest increase of annual pensions since 2005, during the time of the government of another NPP president, His Excellency John Agyekum Kufuor. All these measures put together demonstrate to workers that the Akufo-Addo government is a listening one, a government which is committed to improving the lot of workers and their dependents. In the wake of the current global economic crisis, it has become even more imperative to protect workers. Our collective responsibility in achieving this objective is important, and it is for this reason that I consider the theme for today's celebration, protecting incomes and pensions in an era of economic crisis, our responsibility, as most appropriate. Secretary General, organized labor, it is evident that this current global crisis is the worst crisis the world has experienced in the past 50 years. In spite of the damaging effect of the crisis, we have managed to protect lives, livelihoods, and jobs, and kept the lights on. The crisis is having a profound impact on national economies and societies. Incomes, pensions, and investment funds are equally being affected as a result of the multiplier effects of the multifaceted crisis. Government's policy responses have been targeted at restoring macroeconomic stability, ensuring debt sustainability from the short-term mitigation options to addressing the long-term structural challenges and paving the way for sustainable and inclusive growth and development. I acknowledge the fact that over the past few months, the Ghanaian discourse has been dominated by the launch of the Domestic Debt Exchange Program. I wish to emphasize that participation in the Domestic Debt Exchange Program, voluntary as it was critical for the protection of the economy and the enhancement of our capacity to service our public debts effectively and create fiscal space for our growth and development. In the midst of the current economic crisis, we cannot risk defaulting in the payment of our public debts, which will attract severe consequences, and hence the debt exchange program. Despite the back and forth which characterized discussions with stakeholders on the domestic debt exchange program, government is truly grateful for the overwhelming participation of bondholders. The support, cooperation, input, and feedback government received to fine-tune eventually the domestic debt exchange program were unprecedented and reassuring. In undertaking the domestic debt exchange program, we have been very mindful of its potential impact on the pension funds of workers. We will not act in any way to shortchange workers in protecting their pensions. It is for this reason that government, through an MOU signed with organized labor on 22nd December 2022, decided to grant exemption to all pension funds in the domestic debt exchange program. At the same time, in the MOU, both government and organized labor agreed to work together, quote, to explore mutually beneficial options within debt sustainability limits and to also promote macroeconomic stability and economic recovery in the spirit of social partnership, unquote. In this regard, within global risk management practice, the options should include diversifying the portfolio of pension funds from the current 70% in government paper to real sector investments, including rail, housing, urban transportation, motorways, and airports, as is done by other pension funds. I'm aware that both the Minister for Finance and the Minister for Employment and Social Relations and their technical teams have been working with organized labor and its associations and pension fund managers and trustees to explore these mutually beneficial options. I'd like to use this occasion to appeal to organized labor to work urgently with government to conclude the discussions within the spirit of social partnership and burden sharing towards addressing our economic challenges and providing a stronger base for our rapid growth and development. We're also very much aware of the impact of the domestic debt exchange program on the domestic financial sector, and steps are being taken to mitigate the impact of the domestic debt exchange program on the sector. As has been announced by the Finance Minister, we're establishing the Ghana Financial Stability Fund to provide, among others, solvency and liquidity support to eligible financial sector institutions which may be affected by the domestic debt exchange program. In addition, the Bank of Ghana and the regulators in the financial sector space have provided some regulatory reliefs to support affected institutions. In keeping with our common objective, government through the Financial Stability Council will monitor continuously the impact of the domestic debt exchange program on financial institutions to enable it to take remedial action if and when necessary. This will ensure that measures put in place to safeguard incomes, deposits, pensions, investor funds, and assets are effective. Mr. Secretary General, I agree with organized labor when it says protecting incomes and pensions in an era of economic crisis is our responsibility. This is evidenced by the fact that over the course of the year, government has kept every single public sector work on the payroll. There have been no job losses. Every public sector worker continues to keep his or her job. Even at the peak of the dual global health and economic crisis of the last 3 years, government ensured that no public sector worker was taken off the payroll as a result of the crisis. Government's posture today is the same, even in the difficult times we find ourselves. We have demonstrated this through our commitment to increases in the national daily minimum wage, base pay, and pension payments, amongst others, in spite of their fiscal impact on the economy. Indeed, these increments have been made possible because government is very empathetic towards the people, as it should be, and is very concerned about their plight and the future of our country. Secretary General, ladies and gentlemen, let me touch on a very important subject matter, which is the status of the IMF program negotiations. After achieving a staff-level agreement with the IMF in December 2022 in record time, 6 months after beginning the negotiations in July 2022, we've continued to work tirelessly to complete all prior actions required to present Ghana's program to the IMF Executive Board for approval. We've also made substantial progress on the debt exchange program, as well as on our engagements with bilateral creditors to secure financing assurance required for the IMF program. We are assured that the next round of meetings of the Paris Club will result in the formation of an official creditor committee, inclusive of China, and the provision of financing assurances. The IMF and the World Bank have been very supportive in this journey. With the progress made so far, we expect the IMF board to consider Ghana's program for imminent approval after the financing assurances are provided. I thank organized labor for the role they have played in this journey, especially their inputs into the preparation of the government's post-COVID-19 program for economic growth, which underpins the IMF-supported program. We're very confident that the approval of the IMF program will contribute significantly to the revival of confidence required to drive the successful implementation of the post-COVID-19 program for economic growth and the key structural reforms for economic recovery and sustained inclusive growth. Already, the progress we have made in securing the IMF staff-level agreement, in the debt exchange program, and the implementation of key structural reforms are yielding results. Inflation is decelerating. Interest rates on government treasury notes are declining. The depreciation of the cedi is slowing down, and GDP growth for 2022 has performed beyond expectations. With the successful implementation of the post-COVID-19 program for economic growth, We expect growth to recover in the medium term to over 5%. The medium-term growth will be supported by key intervention to support improvement in the business environment and export competitiveness, promotion of entrepreneurship for private sector development, fast-tracking the implementation of key growth-orientated programs under the Ghana Cares or Bantapa program, transitioning to a digital economy to boost productivity, increasing tax collection, and the formalization of the economy, and the strengthening of policies to adapt to and mitigate climate change for inclusive growth. As I have said on several occasions, Ghana will emerge stronger from this difficult period. I assure you that by dint of hard work, prudence, and creativity, we will turn things round. We will work to help return our economy to the days of high growth rates and make our country again the best place to do business and the most attractive destination for investment in West Africa, like we were in March 2020, prior to the onset of COVID-19. We are confident of a rapid economic recovery, and my government will not relent in this regard. It is a solemn pledge I'm making to you, my fellow Ghanaians, and one which I am determined to fulfill.
Labor hold the view that the economic crisis we are experiencing has had to seek IMF support almost every 3 years. It's largely due to the flaws in the way our economy has been managed based on the neoliberal free market ideology. We would like to reiterate our well-known position that the IMF program can never take us out of this crisis. Our history of engagements with the IMF provides ample evidence that IMF-sponsored programs and policies cannot change our economic circumstances. Another IMF program will only impose more economic burden on us. We have to change the situation ourselves as Ghanaians. We believe strongly that government can lead us out of this crisis. And the government can do so by cutting expenditure on non-essentials, including the need to stop spending our hard-earned revenue on a national cathedral. Let me say this again. We believe that government can lead us out of this crisis by cutting all non-essential expenditures, including the need to stop spending our hard-earned revenue on a national cathedral. I'm sure the president will have something to say about this. The president has always said he wants to create another Notre Dame in Ghana so he can attract a lot of visitors. But we disagree. In fact, comrades, it will be better to convert the project into a national hospital. Mr. President, you can also reduce the size of your government. Ghana has too many ministers, and
Here are Professor Alabi, the original chairman. Nananom, Your Excellency John Dramani Mahama, Yamawakwaba. Na if we say about Western North, Medi Wachikakra, and Yabidu Jaboso. Your Excellency, Western North, and Jaboso, wow to me say, Oda Yawamauno, Emodrupa. Na enye Odonon Kwa. Your Excellency, social maya womuna, Sanye, Rada Kwakuado ne Baumia, Asai or Mino, Akodruno. Yapobia, see the Omampanya Kunyano, a man na onim de obey. Why a bida? Oh, yano, why you dabuso and free? And can you do our chamber jabuso yenim? Caneno, no jabuso krumha, and yet doom so. And you do so. Kaniano, it will doom 10 times a day, and you do so. I know you're doom. Substation. I will say a solve a problem. No, what about Jaboso? And say, substation, why a name be bree? Ewaha. Ewa John Dramani Mahama. Yepe Omampania, not dream mudo. Yepe Omampania. Your Excellency. Many why you make a crada. Uyo mampania, ye bisa wasemwa, na ushe wasua France na we ano. Oti bibia ase. Your Excellency, Ghana maimu ha, nipa onim ya haw. A obetumi tu ha na mompa. A osan wa hoden, ye yi wa mi hu obia biem. Anuti ye nya omu 100% na chi no. Your Excellency, si ye to saba we are, ye be boy homodin say, ye be ye adwuma, so ye be ya ma enya ne 2020 no, ye be nya mana brosa. Your Excellency, me ne unamui, o ka national health insurance asem. Say ye say asaya kodu no, nye ni nyina kwa na o ka no. Your Excellency, oye MP da, national health insurance form no parliament ye no, every year bia. So so ke se ba ko a eda de wo ye no e na Akufo-Addo de ntemu ni se kane no se wo ukọ Ghana for ho se ukọje to na wo de koye national health insurance a eto na waje no I don't know wo de koye nti wo de 100% ne koye na bai nsusu ewom ni se na Akufo-Addo ba Ghana for ho se ye mani sika mani koye national health insurance a ye disika ni mani nyina wi a no wachemu mienu no the front ako Jubilee House. I don't the front the capping no. It figures away and 100%. Even after the capping after 50% no. Your Excellency, mama on fato kakra.
MONTIE, Ghana MONTIE, Ghana MONTIE. Ghana MONTIE,
Odisampa, Kasia Bo, Kowaka Tamunsa, Amaya Sa, Kasia Waye,
Onye Yimu, Nukratrodo, Kagame Kamadine Bo,
Nita Fe,
Mayentie, Kasia Waji 100.9,
Kwesi Monkwe.
Adawro Kofi Aman homene so ejiji tonton sansan ewo neat 100.9 FM.
Odem yankoi enebna na ye twaso e di amamu se me ni det also ye mienu. Femi kwesi ABOAGYE na bdi dwumedi on chiame kwabena mafo so kame ho anu se anu pe bebo akin kan sem no bidi amai sa so na bena ye enso eka ho no so eboa akin kan sem no de bon krata but sabre die bra ye du so no ye di aseda de ma peacefmonline.com other online portals ye do ma se na ensem no etwigu ho no se no kin kan brofo mu kakra na kwabena so acheche ase e di amai. Enkengumwe. We are doing everything possible to resolve economic crisis, says Akufo-Addo. President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo has assured that his government is working tirelessly to deal with the current economic mess. Addressing workers during this year's May Day celebration in Bogatanga, the president said his government is assiduously engaging the International Monetary Fund (IMF) to secure board approval for Ghana's $3 billion bailout request to bring relief to Ghanaians.
Abusuafo ayi mampeni na Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo ana overkwesi boss we. Watra se woye di obetumi se de bia wotaka no. Woye di obetumi bia se baabi a yegina sisi ayi ye be free ahotire mu na yakwa akogina pan a ekron. Ebre adwumayefo da May Day celebration kwaso Bogatanga. Wana Ghana mampeni His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo di tuja watre se ahotire na wo yire no ho si ye be free mu no. Aya International Monetary Fund IMF wo ane ye kwa akopa bosie free wonum nchen. Aya $3 billion ya ekusu aya no wo mo kan ti definitely sika no ba ye ho beto yen.
Steps are being taken to mitigate the impact of DDP on financial sector, says Akufo-Addo. President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, still here, said the government is taking steps to mitigate the impact of the domestic debt exchange program DDP on the financial sector. Speaking at the 2023 International Labour Day Parade, he stated that among other things, the government has established the Ghana Financial Stability Fund, as earlier announced, as part of the process of ensuring the finance sector is aided amid the debt restructuring.
Abusuafo ni nyina ye International Labour Day aye May Day celebration no ayedi ye no emu nsem bia no fakwesi bubu no toton kakra nkra de mamuyi na bebi a wedre aye mampeni kasa no a woka ye no a ene ye temu nkakra ahade yi mampeni tire se anamontuo bi asesi wotuo na domestic debt exchange program aye sikasem nsatra ya wo ye no ebetumi aboa ne yesikasem wagina ne naso eno na ogusu a wo ye mampeni ne naban ayiri wo mu bia no nti eno wode staff fufuro bi ba ya the friend say Ghana Financial Stability Fund ya eno se kura wonanso ye nteye se enka that restructuring no etire no enkofa wo ha bia emre ye ne ya ye benya sa pampim yesi wonum a ebetumi aboa yesikasem ntotoye.
Ibia be fine. Ibia be fine. Bienya botre. Yeah, ibia be fine. Enche.
Oh, vakwesi ani da odianabu.
Enche. Ibia be fine.
Oh, vakwesi.
Ibia be fine. Ibia be fine.
Vakwesi menjin.
MPs to reconvene today for urgent parliamentary business. Members of Parliament are expected in the House today after they were recalled by the Speaker of Parliament, Alban Bagbing, for an urgent parliamentary business. Some MPs have claimed that the recall is to compel them to give government clearance to go for another loan. But the statement that came out from the office of the Speaker of Parliament it says, recall of Parliament in exercise of the power conferred on the Speaker by Order 42.3 of the Standing Orders of the Parliament of Ghana. I, Alban Sumana Kingsford Bagbin, Speaker of Parliament, do hereby direct that Parliament shall, notwithstanding anything to the contrary, be recalled from recess to sit on Tuesday, the 2nd day of May 2023 at 10 o'clock in the forenoon at Parliament House, Accra, to consider urgent parliamentary business dated in the office 20th day of April. Ninsasha say Honorable Alban Sumana Kingsford Bagbin. Barbara Mafu.
Abusiafo emra sebejafo ana womu se nim kwan se womu kwa ahometie mu kakra. But Speaker of Parliament ya ton safre wonim se womu mra na bibia hia pa ba ya sese womu beka ho asem. Na emra sebejafo ni bi etre se as usual. Safra ya fre wonim a womu obey asem dada no a. Abaye bia no akwaje bosia no a wana wasa akwaje biewi enti ba wo mu ba no enya hwe na mat da na to so aduasa baako ena mra sebeje fie ono mu a wo mu pass bills yakase amiensa bi enti wo mu pass sa bills ni wie yakura nam so ema mra sebeje ni baako kura mponya nkwansia wo mu but wo mu gitum mu sa na do no anso Supreme Court Justice for mienu ya ya veti wo mu no so eno so yeti wonum tum that ye ononyamfo Alban Kingsford Sumano Babin ya wono na ye mra sebejafo nyina ti amehene ato nsafro onum so wo mra eno no wotre se etumi a ye de ama no se speaker ye order 42/3 standing order se wa parliament no ena ama no akwanya se onto nsamfra mra sebejafo ya adie bia obi aye bia wonya no mra enti enne May atosu mienu 2nd May 2023 ayadabnada ata no panondu amra sebejafo atena se wankra hanim se ya parliamentary business ebesas enti ye putupurum so ane afra mra sebejafo se omumra.
Well, just as IES, that's the Institute of Energy Security, is indicating that the prices of fuel is going to remain unchanged. COPEC also has this one that says fuel prices to remain stable. COPEC predicts the Chamber of Petroleum Consumers Ghana, COPEC, has predicted stability in fuel prices in the first pricing window in the month of May. According to COPEC, this is due to the decrease in international benchmark pricing of petroleum product on the international market. According to COPEC, this is due to the decrease in international benchmark pricing of petroleum on the international market. I think the story about the IES for the so predicted fuel prices will not change. No, they're talking about something like almost say depreciation. I'm just looking for a story. No, see depreciation of the study, and I'm going through to see the story. That's why I'm doing something. Because IES for the we would the NHS I'm say benchmark the. So fuel prices may remain unchanged due to city depreciation. IES. The price of petroleum product may stay same for the next 2 weeks, despite the reduction in the prices of the finished product on the world market. Now, according to the Institute for Energy Security, the significant drop in value of the Ghana cedi against the US dollar in the last 2 weeks may what the expected fuel price reduction in the coming weeks. In its projection of petroleum prices for this pricing window, the energy think tanks data from the IES economic desk on the domestic foreign exchange forex market over the last 2 weeks show that the Ghana cedi closed trading at 12.01 Ghana cedis to US dollar from 11.55 Ghana cedis at the start of the window. This led to a loss of about 3.98% in value.
Kuo mienu nyina asem a omo kano no na ayese obia nso nyina so no aye sononko we die ne trese IES fo ne trese cedi ne dollar no omo ahoden no ejina pe ensa da enko anim na enko na chi bebre nti ejina brane eno na nam so a omo eka de omo kan ya ɛna kopɛkefoɔ nso trɛ sɛ wɔkwasi wɔn deɛ no wɔn sɛ benchmark deɛ sɛ wɔyɛ adeɛ kyɛn wɔn sɛ yɛ world market benchmark ɛna decline ne na benchmark ne
I say susu dua bi
na wonyi ni sɛ ɛbɛyɛ dollars
oh sɛ ne nyinaa ka ho bi
ɛna nti ɛyɛ asɛm dɛ yɛ Ghanafoɔ mo ate akyerɛ sɛ petrol boɔ diesel boɔ ɛnkɔ soro ɛno nso a ɛma fam nti beebi egyina na egyina.
Minority slams Cocoa Board over response to Mahama's claims on cocoa sector. The ranking member of the Food, Agriculture and Cocoa Affairs Committee of Parliament, Eric Opoku, has slammed the management of the Ghana Cocoa Board following the latter's response to former President John Dramani Mahama's comment on the cocoa sector. He described Cocoa Board's response as a misrepresentation intended to whitewash the dismissal performance of the Akufo-Addo government.
Abusuafoɔ deɛ wɔfakwasi ɛka nyinaa yɛde ɛteguo ɛwɔ internet so ha na saa asɛm wɔ ɛyɛ mɔnimsɛm dada kane mampani Dramani Mahama na de tu dwa sɛ cocoa sector ne deɛ aban wei wagu no koraa baabi a cocoa sector paa kanea no wɔte so sɛ president ya na cocoa akuafoɔ ho tɔ wɔ mu yi aban yi baayɛ no cocoa akuafoɔ brɛ na asɛm yi a wɔde tu dwa no ɛnam so ma Cocoa Board foɔ nso ɛde respond ɛde baayɛ sɛ asɛm a kane mampani Dramani Mahama ɛka no ɛnyɛ nokorɛ na deɛ Cocoa Board foɔ de baayɛ yi ɛna minority yɛ wɔn mmarahyɛbadwa fie nso ɛyi wɔn mu ano na deɛ wɔkasa wɔ ha yɛ ranking member Food, Agriculture and Cocoa Affairs Committee yɛ wɔ Parliament Honorable Eric Opoku ɛna wɔslame asɛ wɔtwi wɔn mu anim management yɛda Ghana Cocoa Board wano sɛ asɛm bi a wɔn ka yɛ a wɔn akɔkyerɛ dɛtɛ ɛde response waba kane mampani asɛm a wɔkaeɛ no wɔn yi n'ano na wɔ describe Cocoa Board foɔ asɛm a wɔn kaeɛ no sɛ asɛm na wɔn ka no wɔn atiti abɔ yɛ a wɔn pɛ sɛ wɔn hyɛ daa bɛyɛ nhyehyɛ animu bi yɛ a mampani Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo ɛba no cocoa sector n'anim gu aseɛ kɛntɛn mɛyi ɛna asɛ wɔn bɛpepa kakra ɛde afiri hɔ na kane mampani Dramani Mahama ne nsɛm a na wɔka sɛ cocoa sector no mampani Nana Addo mismanagement nti wɔkɔlapse no no saa pɛpɛpɛ na ɛteɛ mismanagement nti ɛnɛ cocoa adwuma ɛda fam tim agu
Yes, ne ti se pe kokuafoɔ bi ne ebuso mo ne mpanyinfoɔ yi ɛkan sɛ na tie ɔman panyin dada asɛm ɔde tu dwa Cocoa Board for kyɛ sɛ ɛnyɛ saa na tie now minority Honorable Eric Opoku nso sɛ munya ne amoka no adwuma no egu na munya ntoatoa no akuafoɔ sɛ na tie okuakuayɛ no nneɛma akɔ yie
sɛ ɛno anti ne yɛ wa yɛbɛbisabisa nsɛm.
Non so about Pulse My Do 9, some way Diacotin, the first news online portals, and opinion and more chair, and some look at Crebio Hypersia, the Ekaho Edamamo. Dafia Mekpo goes to Supreme Court over appointment of NPPEC board members. The Member of Parliament for South Dai, Roxanne Nelson Dafia Mekpo, has gone to the Supreme Court over the appointment of two new members, Hajia Salima Ahmed Tijani and Dr. Peter Apiahining, to the Electoral Commission's board. The lawmaker added the Electoral Commission and the Attorney General of the Republic of Ghana as defendant in his writ. He is, among other things, seeking the revocation of the appointment and an order that restrains the two board members from holding themselves out as such.
Abusiafo nipa ya of akwasi kana semi. Oya mrasebetani a wotina ma desi e wo south day. Ewo NDC amanyoku odimu. Your friend Honorable Roxanne Nelson Dafiamapo, Anna Wakase, Ordinary at Supreme Court, Nasemi Tiawa. Electoral Commission, Nipami and Nubia Mampeni, woman Mubayese, one Musemuse, one coca Electoral Commission, Hajia Sarima Ahmed Tijani, and Dr. Peter Apiahine, a Suamunka Electoral Commission board or so, and Concobua. Nanuna Mrasabetani at Rese. wasan kura the electoral commission aka ho and wadi attorney general so aka ho say womu ntina mu emfama wo man no na wata say no ani nsem bi a ente ne de and wadi kwada Supreme Court say sa ewura no mienu appointment ya yade amu a womu akwa kogu electoral commission board so no yanjim free wonum nsem na womu mba ne nam ha te say ya ne ordinary persons ya esanse kwanya mampeni na de danko Akufo-Addo fa so edu omu kogu electoral commission board so no eye kwan bone enti Supreme Court enka bi ma no
da fiam bone ni abre pa o
ya overkwesi and sa asem we
say odi asem ya kwa akodan charge
wodi akotraj na wasan de akọ Supreme Court it tells you say eye ne bresem overkwesi anyo
because charge for bem so na nya charge no say sem court o nkan wasem and I don't know. I'm just.
Sir, what would you say?
Uncle China strategy in the assembly. And I didn't say, baby, Edunu, just say, a man in Yan Ambria.
Over questions, I will sweep pimpin, or crack in no abay. And I asked me here. I will say, no crass civil society for one so crab a cabby. And there wouldn't anyone supemua. And among two be a sesu mutu amra kwan so no say omutu and wafakwesi me nibedi Supreme Court to asem na ti ye pa because me pese me hu the outcome ye be free Supreme Court to beba tell me who the outcome wa e be free Supreme Court to beba and some be on hono a me hu say oh okay say oh any be ye anase nye yi medimani bedi etire pa
need 100 points na Ghana Montie sino asyogo na yakoi ba konso wo honum see I'm sure say ye mu bi honum a ye hu e wo social media eso say obi eye video bi ode to social media na obehu say nnade a ye twitwa ndade a twitwa na egu eye track so na sa ndade a metwa no egu track so no na story na etechi na onipa akono nkasa ho a tie sa video na echi ne kire se monhwo ti we ya na re tre akwan ya ye na obi akwa twitwa nade ni nyina na wo twitwa nade wode eye egu eye track so a se wakwa akoton train kwan ya ye a ye hwe nim se enka ye nyina keteke ya se de ni na ye be furu bi na chukuchaka sho isu say ena nkofu ya kotwitwa nade nyina tese womodi egu track so a womo kwa akoton wotema ni ade akwa ya aluminium mo kwa akonane ni ne kaka ho me sure say we hu bi police force o match track driver no o match no eni womo a womo kotwitwa nade ni nyina ye se o match o kwara minim se wo hu sa video na wo video no
o makwesi mani echa so na ayam de say aposifu etumi etu anamo a o mati overkwesi nipa mompa minim baby a Ghana for yesuban
unim say me hu video no for the first time nearby my dream ni say yes indeed uhu sani anade ne tia it is a train kwan no nade na eguso no pepepe ba na me say okay well bia nade dada bia hu hia na omotutu ana bia fine railway for na crash bia omompe na womo aton mu obi because for you to get that courage, I could say, na me free, maybe I'm free by say, I didn't know of the good track and so I who
and I saw one yam from Swabia.
Yeah, I was just asking, say, if say, and yes, to me, and I'm Remunu, a idea be a yatona, yatoma, okay, or mine, and Casano, I want to don't call me, and now what. And at least senka me hwesenka minim se wo hwe video na e bia nkata so enti minim se na tapoli bi kata so na e bia wo mu yi tapoli ni dia
obakwesi me kura na madene ya me se eye old ones ni bi no
tani na me
ka e kwan no a me fan se ho de asai kura ye ja to ho ya tre bia mfa so no e na wo mu akotutuo not knowing say fufuro ya ye and wo mu akotutuo hey na wafa kwasi nyame mpona ya da na se say enya ade a na train efa ho na say ya ade anka train enam wo pa na nipa wo mu a ke nipa be kwa kosie wo magu no
isa meaning whether to call them smelting companies here omototo sa ndade say aluminium ya kaka ho if you say brass so say as on mine ya me ni call mo because say kwabena otokro no dia itiamra o otokro no dia o mai mo itiamra so my question is sa companies emisremo nyese mi gumajuma but mumi ahwe ni nyina as on mine say mo so mo ka ho bi na mo hye nkrofo we no mu kutupa ese nkofo no de ba ya mo de mo to mo pese mo yinti mo ya na maji
mo nhwe se ayewure we kwan ana se
anya no nko a
ya de talk
to say na am ko tonton e de mom
over question
de ba no mo so maji
o mo de ba nso a mo ni tua se ade yi ye ade no a ya de age kwan no ho no a but wo mbaje omani tua pa se ade ye ade age kwan over question nya ahaya na da na ye ka poku ase de no
yeah
entertain no so de no
yeah
o from head to toe
yeah
etutu ni nyina
o ma ko to ma companies you o mo baje enti we say no say bi a train akwan ya yakotwetwe ye de kwa akoma companies ye de omudu a o baje
o kwesi wo mo ntutu o mututu ye
o do ma na so matwetwa hu ade no watwetwa tutu so matwetwa na
boat na bubom enti anu an say wotutu boat ni yi screws no ape no atamato ade no
enti mu companies no so ne e ka kire mu no say mo so mo ka ho na mo hye nkrofo we no kutupa no mo chese o ma fa to mo so mo de ye adwuma no mo nye simu a pe no mo tutu aso man si esujetu anamon fa sa companies iso we feel say senia ye di security for kotena habo ye national security for no mo hwe na obi niam mu ye mfa security for nso nko jejina sa ye di ye party any ye di GR for dem ko jeja man for shops anu ne o mo hwe o mfa security for nso nko jeja sa companies yi o mo de ndade na ba na efie ni ahwem se he odade we fifa because akwan yetimi eboka kabna ye kwan ni aboka as on mine na lord kwan no e bia gota no esi okie pese ye gota no so ni ede ndade rails ni ede egusu ye se de kata gota no so no makotutu ndade ni nyina kwa akoton
na ehoda ho na enwura agum na achoki gota no obakwesi kwan no kura bi ayaye no te kosu ni bi ene wo mu de wire ni cable no wo mo twapan
o kan wire na no obi ankotwa electricity for say eyi omo high tension bi asero zo kwa akotwa o ko twitwa cables ni bi nyina
ebe am sada no kro o mo kwatam wo mo transformer kokoye akwan ni ye twakwan no mu wo de ni cable afa ho no wagya to
so obi ko tokro no dia ni achi no say o ato ono dia na ho akiro
ne atumudin se mo ya complex
nti companies we so mo jiji so mo jisa nya ma wonyina no ese esu de o mo ka ho
yeah
ko tu o mo so sa nya ma wonyina to betwa
yes
oh mo fa legitimate means na mo fa mpe eye mo raw materials na mo de ye adwuma no
yeah
na mo anso mo ka ho bi na mo encourage o mo ye sa nya ma wonyina o mo bo man no mo bo man
nti ya alomi ade we ya ye tutu abere
we nya se odumfo bi ko twa ya ro mu hu ya ekodu o mbaji o
wo mbaji etu
o mo nkan kire o mo se ade we ya makwa ko tutu mu sanfa nko bebi amko
o de etu aka anon
man ben kra na sikape nkwa te se no conscience bibia sikana keke asemu
ade a ovakwesi filling station ye ni mu hade ko waache no ade deda ade no so ni nyina o mayi sa na ade no o mayi ni nyina enti sa wo do ka ba na wo fa outer ho no anya ka no wakoshim o matutu ni nyina na bi kura wɔ hɔ a ɔbakwesi yɛ dade a yɛasɛ daa yɛ a ɛso yɛ a yɛde ato gɔɔta so a kaa tumi fa so nipa tumi nante so ɔmu tumi kɔ ɛna ɔmu tam nso a nipa ni tua o ebi wɔ hɔ a nipa ni tua
abrante ɔno a yɛhu uhu bi da uhu bi da
nipa ni tua adano a pass from Malam Mansion wɔde besi lap light no sisi kwa adekyin yɛ no ɔmu atutu bulb ne nyinaa Malam wa de besi over no ɔmu atu bulb ne nipa so nam
street cameras yɛde bɛhu saa hey
a police for the Biabo traffic light.
So, Ghana Police Service normally we boss police arrest 2 people in connection with the viral video on some alleged stolen rail tracks and steel sleepers. Now, the police have arrested 2 suspects in connection with some alleged stolen rail tracks and steel sleepers believed to belong to the Ghana Railway Development Authority, which has gone viral on social media. The suspects, Ibrahim John and Bashiru Ibrahim, were arrested while transporting the said items to Ferro Fabric Limited Yard in Tema. Gonna arrest them too. According to the suspect, their company has been contracted by the Ministry of Railway Development to cut the exhibit items to Tema. According to the suspect, their company, which company is that? Okay, Omomo company, Omomo track, okay, has been contracted to by the Ministry of Railway Development to cut the exhibit items to Tema. Oh, really? Okay. Officials of the company who were not met at the premises of the company have been asked to report to the police tomorrow morning to assist the investigation. Now, contact has also been made with the Ministry of Railway Development, and officials of the ministry are expected to report to the police tomorrow, 2nd May, that's today, 2023, to support the investigation. Meanwhile, 3 DAF tracks, GN 8501-15, GT 4705-15, and GT 6707-15, which were being used to convey the items, have been impounded and packed at the National Police Training School due to the size of the tracks while the investigation continues. So, that's what I'm saying, because of the National Police Training School.
That's no police station.
Chechim kakama.
Abusiafo aposifoɔ kyerɛ sɛ wɔn ate nipa mmienu yɛ railway nadeɛ yi a nka wɔn etutu akɔtɔn a ɛyɛ Ghana Railway Development Authority for deɛ a ɛba social media so a video no ɛyɛ mo animsɛm dade yi na sɛ nipa a yɛte wɔn yi ɛyɛ Ibrahim John Bashiru Ibrahim na wɔn asesɛs nneɛma yi a yɛso wɔn de kɔ Temayad, baby, a woman from say a Ferro Fabric Limited, our Temayad. Now, sort betty, address woman company, no, and your contractee won't say Minister of Railway Development. San your Maya Jeffrey woman semi, and woman using the say exhibit. Now, yet they abo kwadu. Officials, a free company, hand say no. Womu free sa company no ebra womu kwa womu ehunu womu wa premise ho nti posifo eden kreja wonum sa ade ate anopa womu mra possession na womu mebu anhwesem afa womu asa to nsa de afra Minister of Railway Development eni womu atubayafo ni bi the womu nso the same thing enna ye da bnada 2nd May womu nso mra meboa ne anya asem ni mu nsesemu na cars miensa ya chi ya ni asesa sa na de bi wom no eye DAF track akon number ya GN 8501-15 GT 4705-15 and GT 6707-15 sa asai ena no mu asesa sa nioma ye gumu a nanka wo mu ede kro ya je yɛde asi National Police Training School hanom sɛ yia ɛnam sɛ de size ne TNT wɔn yɛ investigation.
Yo, so say story no say ne si kyerɛ no according to the suspects, their company has been contracted by the Ministry of Railway Development to cut the exhibit items to Tema. So, almost say, railway for na Juma for na Ministry of Railway Development, almost your mum fat and Adiano and Fan Coteman Famom. So, question, Tisani and Americano. A bit me about say, well, a Ghana Railway Development Corporation, a company, Oman or Maton, my dear. So, Oman or Maton, the annual Muson. A beer, I know your dada beer, Omuhia, and Omaton. A bit means so about saying Yomo Canonia no correct. Omunton Bibian farm or Omwa. But this is what they've said because Sana police for Eka. You understand? Ministry of Railway Development, Juma Forno, Womunko and Womunko Chichimu, and 7 things here, but the fabric for so.
Did say be a inquire na yehu say be nso a na no krese ministry ni na bo wo mu pass
Okay.
Wo mu fa nkon so a
Yo.
na
And I say no krese say ministry no a whether ministry no a kwan paso ne fa de aton sa de we and I bi no mo ton de egu mkotokum ni nyina me sure say police for hwehwem no ebema eba abedadi. Heat 100.9 Ghana MONTIE sinu asio go enfan say media akotene wo ye news online portals MFC anum saying asedan come peacefmonline.com other online portals here do ma say braso see de bon krata no sem no so editor so mama customer be du no watwe na no watwe abo abena be yi e wo hanum saying anope ye den sem no de bon krata no ba
A daily graphic do bo krata na wo so animu hanum say ya mampanyin na nado dan kwa Kufuado emfoni eda hanom eye enrada adwumayefo nyina da yi edisi honom ehye ho fa mede no mampanyi ekasaye na mampanyi eka nyina ene se adwumayefo aketua omusika ena afen so mo pension sika na yade aban aye krado se obebo ho ban tinya de a aban de sa sika no ebeye ne ope adwumayeni bia sika osefata ne pension sika bia wo se ekoma no aban etremu a omo ebebo ho eban na afen so eye dwumadie na se ya ye enra mede dwumadie koso ewo boliga no ena eye trade union congress omo epanyi baako enso ekasaye na nani oka nyina ene se ya no national cathedral aban epese osie edema oban no ehye nyankopon die nimonyam no ochiremu a se ya no nka ehu ehia sa entinka aban ebeya ondane na ya sabia sede dan yi esi so no anka aban beye na ya sabia ene enke nipa ebefa no enye binie afen so ebeboa pa ama ya hwamapa etimi akoso ama Ghana de hye afen so enipa bi a ya kyekye wo mo wo galamse adwumadie bi omudi ye ne sesi ya ne yesi emu 727 ejina aban anu akyese asemdi bia no aye ba bedi omasem enti sa nipa nyina no court enche bia betena se na ye di omasem esan so mododo na doso yesi nipa 727 asesi an attorney general enche bia no ye bedi omasem ewo asemdi bia anu weni nsem bi eka ho na no pay daily graphic do bokrata no ede aba mountain
na te bokrata ekura mesisi ayi aye daily guide de bokrata wadi woni onyamfo alan kojo chiremanten John ne mfoni abeto anim se kane no na waye soafo a wo se dedie ni mfididuma so na sabrede MPP amanyokuo edensecha ato wonom se akonya atofie nti adesie nyina mprebi na wayi ne ti se one no wode sekan ya obetumi etu franka ade ama MPP amanyokuo na 2024 abaye beto no watumi edimu nkunim enti womu gusu a womu yi womu tumedie na womu de ade bi sese so yase ya freno aduru wuso work ewon kra hanum sei na sa aduru wuso work no ana wata enipa no mfoni abetoa eja wadoa enipa nie enipa no doso te sempo ano anwea ya womu nyina nante kama eti wononyamfo alan kodotire mante eti etre se wono na eduru no so suomu beto aba ma ne se onya frag bera na ononyamfo alan kodotire mante da hanum sei ena wase adisco top ne ya black na down ne ya white wase adisco fo de ni bi ɛna wapagya ne nsa wɔ hanom sei ɛna nipa no ɛbɔde ne so na wɔn nante kama yɛ basabasa yɛ biara ɛnsim ntokwa ma nsotie biara ɛnsim wɔta ɛho mfoni bi ɛde aba abɛtoa Ghana mampani Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo His Excellency Adusho boy na yɛ Mayday etumayɛfoɔ nyinaa da ɛna wɔtena sɛ papa so ɔpɛ ahoma so ɔnyɛ n'anum da ne yie mu a ɛnyɛ sɛ na no ɔpɛ Ghana ɛyɛ Russia ne Ukrainefoɔ ade wɔn bɛko ewiase nyinaa ka kyerɛ wɔn sɛ Russia ne Ukrainefoɔ ntokwa yɛ a mo bɛko yɛ de asɛm bɛba ɛna mpaafo ntum wɔ saa batato hwɛ ahokyere a yakɔm ɛyɛ Russia ne Ukrainefoɔ ntokwa afei COVID-19 dɛfoɔ yi ɛnso baayɛ na ɛsɛ wɔma nnuane free wɔma light free wɔma nsuo free saa nneɛma nyinaa ka ho ɛna de yɛduru baabi a yɛduru nti ɔno deɛ ɔnyɛ mfomsoɔ biara Japanese yo wɔn prime minister waba Ghana ha wɔsi anyɔnkofo a ɛda Ghana ɛne Japanfoɔ ntɛm no wɔba abɛhyɛ mu kena afei ɔman mu no kɔɔto a yɛdi galamsey asɛm wɔ hɔ no ɛyɛ 119 na ne nyinaa yɛ nansɛn galamsey kono a yɛsɛ abɛn wɔboa wɔne no nkɔɔfoɔ na etu galamsey no ɛno nwa kuntebuo bie na wɔn de ba sɛ yɛate galamseyfoɔ no bi yɛde wɔn gyinagyina kɔɔto a yɛbɔ onum kɔɛdo 119 ɛna nipa 727 ɛna yɛdi wɔn asɛm MPP amanyo konkura bata ɛwɔ Canada kuro baako a yɛmɛ dɛ paa yɛ Ontario Canada Ontario ɛna wɔn kasa yi wɔn tɛsi wɔn deɛ nipa a wɔn taa n'akyi si wɔn tu frankaa ɛma MPP amanyo ko ɛyɛ Jogate ɔno ɛna wɔn ɛsɔpɔt no.
Me de define that the Bokrata no ɛtoa so na wohwɛ animu hanom sɛ ya ɛnra ɛyɛ lanche maintain ne work ya wo ye kyerɛ sɛ aduru wo so work no ɛna wɔka nsɛm bi ɛwɔ ase na wɔkyerɛ mu sɛ Ghana fo benya ne mu gidie ne ato aba ama no na watimi aba bɛyɛ mampanyi a ɛne ɛwɔ ba nkabom wɔbɛhwɛ sɛ ɔbɛma nkabom ayɛ adwuma ɛwɔ aman ahodoɔ mu ɛna afei nso Ghana hanom sei no ɔbɛhwɛ ama nkabom ayɛ adwuma sɛ de ɛbɛyɛ a yɛbɛtumi atumpɔn na afei nso wɔn a wɔde wɔn Ghana card register wɔn sim no bebree aba abɔnten sɛ esi ano ɔmakɔ akɔkyɛke ehu sɛ nkurɔfoɔ bi a wɔn nim wɔn nim baabi wɔn firi wɔn numbers nyinaa linki wɔn Ghana card no na kyerɛ sɛ ayɛ sɛ yɛde wɔn Ghana card na register wɔ bi number a wɔn nim ho hwee enti ama nipa bebree bu afu papapapapa sɛ wɔn nte aseɛ sɛ saa de ne ɛkɔ so esan sɛ basa obi betumi abɔkorɔ no ɛde ahyɛw. Na afei nso mampanyin Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo mfoni ɛda ha na nea wɔka nyinaa ɛne sɛ ɛyɛ adwumayɛfoɔ aketua ne ɔmo pension sika no sɛdeɛ waka no nya ade a wɔde ne nsa ɛbɛka na emu wɔbɛhwɛ abɔ ho ban ama bibi atimi akɔ so yie. Primpag fo nso ɛde aba ɔmo kyerɛ mu a ɛyɛ Professor Frimpong Boateng ne nsɛm bi a waka ɛde ato ɔpɔn nkromo no munyafo ɔpɔn nkroma so no wɔkyerɛ mu amfasoɔ bia eni so eni kwan sɛ kra sɛ nka ene etimi ɛbasa afei so EPA4 akɔ National Chief Imam ɛna se nimfoni ɛwɔ hanom sei a hwɛ sɛ ɔpanyin ɛne no ɛto nkyia ne nyinaa ɛne sɛ ɔmakɔ ne nase akɔ akɔsrɛ no sɛ ɛyɛ dwumadie ne hyehyɛyɛ ne bibi ɔmo yɛ ɛde abɔ yɛasetena mu nsɛm ho ban yɛ asase a yɛte so yi yɛbɛbɔ ho ban na ɔmo pɛ sɛ National Chief Imam ɔno nso ɛmrɛ mu bi ɔmfa no entimi matum sɛ de bɛyɛ ɔmanfoɔ esan so wɔkasa nipa etie enti ɔno nso de nano betum bia bɛboa ama nipa yɛ asotie de ama no na nneɛma a yɛbɛtumi ayɛ de abɔ yɛasase ho ban yɛasetenam ne yɛbibia ho ban no etimi akɔnkan ama ɔman
na tebokrata ya frɛ ne sɛ telepost wanim ha wɔde kane mampani His Excellency John Dramani Mahama mfoni abɛto anim sɛ yi a asiji a wɔsman ne ɛna wɔde ne nsa ato na betie na wɔtɛ sɛ economic intelligent unity for push a wɔn ayɛ ɛna wɔn ɛde abɛto dwa a wɔn bɔ amaneɛ sɛ 2024 aba ne deɛ NDC afa na senti a wɔn kasa ne sɛ pampani Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo ɛne ne MPP wopa abaya what disappointed Ghana for pa wagu anu ankasa no supporters kura ni ase a MPP aban ne mampani nanado enti Ghana for are highly disappointed in them obi ampese obete party ni kura din enti 2024 de omo koto aba omo ekwa koto ade ama NDC amanyokuo esanse Ghana for ehunu se omo ton omo kala TV and omo de koto black and white ye Obaka tenim ha wasan de honorable Erikopoku nimfoni abetu anim say oya ranking member agriculture committee here wa parliament and what say company na nado aban to wakaza hwesora reform koko sector ya wono anamu a wakase and wama koko sector ya akono koko sector ya akono yi koko akuafo no ne kobisa wonum say wo mo asitire mu tesan etisa bisabi o emusie ye wobekọ no ma wo fefefe adaka ne fe pa ensu kobie su na hwe enankasa nko anagum saa na mampani waye koko sector no wagu ni se to koko akuafo nyina ni ha wo ho ya saa bre ya wo mu nka koko akuafo pa na bre so sede na koko akuafo asetire mu ye batennei mampani agu koko sector no kura na cross akefo and womo katra ban se na da wuruma wasi awon kiraba na so wotete nkofo sika mema onfa ne nsan ka womo pension fund anya no nko ampo TUIC for TUC Dr. Yama katra mampeni se wayadan National Cathedral onyesi na wonfa na no hospital womo sika nso mo wonfa ne nsan ka afi abrantia samitemfi and wotre se and someone Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia betu dwa so we create 2.2 million jobs in nyina a scam no kraba kukura enimu a the Bokrata Daily Post ebo amane wo
Wey the Daily Statesman do Bokrata na enimu hanum sei no mampanyi na nado danko ekufu ado emfoni eda hanum a osre na ensem a yatro ewo ne nchen ene se mampanyi kiremu a ohaw ni abinidie eni ateti a ye femu ewo man Ghana mu no ma ye nsuo esanse enche bia ye be free mu afi mampanyi si ewo mu se edendie nanso no ogidie mapase enche bia ni nyina na be the thing of the past ye be ka ho atem kra ede asrenti enche bia no oman ye be san agina ye naso ebiem na afen so alanche manten a opeso otu franka emma NPP amanyokuo no so eye ne edru wo so work a woye won krimante mu hanum sei ena wo kasa no wotre mu se stesi a no ba bia edru no man Ghana oman no hia epanyi a onimu de okita experience na wonim ne oye enye panyi bia keke entine se ye pesa panyi na ene na eye ono owura alanche manten ono ne panyi a woye mature do okita experience a obetimi edi oman no anim na afen so prem pagfo edi aba monten se bibi bia yaka edi afa osoafo a woto nkra e wo mayim no eye onimunyamfo opon enkroma kojo opon kroma no omuchiremu a emfaso bia ni so enu nto mo so eka bi edi ama wo panyi sensem a ye kato ne so nyina no nokra bia enim
omo akwaye mesi omo akwaye mesi na the chronicle de Bokrata enim ha wodi onanyamfo kojo opon kromanfo ne abeto ano wote ya mesata na mesata yi ayamanim sam dada yasi kojo ya galamse wotu galamse ewo ya professor from Boa Timpo edebetu da na de na hadne kakra ne se saa boys ndi o ma anya de ebinim akogina baabi ene obi galamse site ya sen wan de and woman sa kojo opon kroma site ni wa ha no wotu galamse sa ni nyina wo mo boa wo mo kagu ne ho fi keke ente prempa agefo mpo etre se da bi kojo nya galam
need 100 points na Ghana montie dwumedie so na yi se ora kojo opon kroma nya galamse a central for no that's private things are independent newspapers no private yeah nti omo no mo sisi omo defend no
so
the or a member na then
Omu so ebia omu akọ title akọhwe.
Oh, so idea be sometimes we idea be na akwa bibi because I'm just saying say maybe I me fee ba no na menti ase a eti for mo ami o. Yeah, I'm just asking say were you a member of Primpagana? Omu ana ebi odi omu call no mkohwe. Say one say near koso o man panyin na do Danko Akufo-Addo eyi say Professor Frimpong Boateng use report no.
Yeah.
Na eyi ebi omu si okay omu tu galamsey ewa man panyin ni mfichire honom say. And I'm who's okay. Omo de central for alcohol no omo kwa akochire. Omo de omo akọ omo panyin fie omo kwa akochire so okay omo nko baby a guard na omo tu ade no. First of all, inyama bi weto de bi ya na menti ase I say yan cross ye high when I say ni bibia ye adaje na ebre na won too much. Say asem yi si be mfie be ko be mfie be miensa. Say empo no say bibi sa akoso a. You don't expect say by now
Was
that's what honum say. I mean, say if you're looking at it objectively, I'm just saying say question na the di kan crab be so say bibi crash size ya. E ye be mfie be se miensa ani. Nti esi ya. Eno no say okay, e ba sa no the bulldozer omo kokusi si honum say. Nti say na no uko fan central for the omo ko gina ho a. Uko hwe dey. Dey na de ko kire omo. Oye no okase enim ya na okay ene e be kire a. Nipa na kan asem no say ade no 2021 say report as dey. Nti report nkra bi a kire no as to whether okay 2021 na no kire say then say 2020 media minim. But we dey fan say 2021. Nti be efie mienu ase muni ewe. Eno see no ode ayi bulldozers ni sa excavators e dey ade. On edi ko hon fi kusi ho. So yen fan say ya se ba na o sie wi. Okay fine. Musi ensi. Nti fan central for and na wodi omo egu bas because ye ni hwe omo nkonom ko he. So eniama na e wo report no mu nyina no ma fan central for emom de makohwe ni nyina. Niama omo kan ni nyina no ma fan central for mom de makohwe ni nyina. Okay, so let's take the report. First one. The fire report now. The first allegation now the fans say a hearsay.
Okay.
This is what Jubilee, and I'm saying it based on Jubilee report, no of the buy. See a hearsay. Enti yemfa report no. Ba ku bia ni okan bia panini kan bia yemfa nsentro for mfangu bas mi yemfa omo kohwe. Sometimes why do we do this? Whether yajitum yanyitum and I won say na no me ni ebuakwa south papa ni din komo no. Bi din komo no until nsem bia say me ko bisa an question. O say me kan galamsey na me say me kan galamsey asem wa na oka. And I'm go bisa an say okay well. Mpacho che bi na nsuo no toye na yiri fa mo court ni ade no. O see o has nothing to do with galamsey na say me kan galamsey asem me bisa say o ho na nsuo toye na yiri fa mo no.
Fa o mo court no.
Na me bisa an say no mpanyin sem wo tena che bi e bia ye wo say wo che bia wo tena honom sei no. Time be na bia nsuo no eto sa yiri afa because asem no beto je omo kan ye. Say omuhu bibi say da. You understand? Which means the way we are degrading why fa so aye sense ase no. Nti atigana hanum say na ya se ye be ye ho ye be ka say okay ostrich obroni kan obeji atumo onyi ntumo fine me into galamsey o baby amete brem die baby am fi mi ma m krom honum say twem na ometu galamsey o ma say nsuo ni nyina ma say ni nyina
river prance
ye ka galamsey asem na say o de mo se monti ase say obi kan galamsey because o ye NDC ni na o ka galamsey
na ye ka I said last week ni ye hwe boss pipe no
nsuo na I said this way chocolate drink no
good anya ba akofo asem na ye ka over kwesi galamsey no eye ni bresem o ye say nsuo ye say ye kwaye sisi a koko first pass ye koko aye wo no na eye 100% ya over kwesi metumi akatra wo sisi a swat be ye 80% because omu twa koko ni gu etu galamsey
Need 100 points na Ghana Montie dwumadi esi no ase ogwe yenua yenene di dwuma nkakra in fact aye phone so ne yes probably eta di nkomo Radio Save Yami national organizer mama nyiko National Democratic Congress anope woko MC UTV na we dia say ya hanum see what despite media shape house no obefa ye ni ikuta visa ye betimi atro chalk ebi Anita FM ye no du ha ebetimi esi blocks ye ma onko UTV enti anope oba be sra kakra ora mi akwaba
azi
na ndie mamu say
am ya any deal akara na ado de ado no there's no hope.
But it's a response here out there. They be a na na person can be bio. Na do nya ne de.
Yeah, na obizo eh.
Oh, so no pay me so say we nya e bia this way na koko bia nom. So by dint of that, that is why I need the anambo.
Sa koko no go ani here. Nya na oka garam say hu asem.
Oh.
Nya na do adwuma.
Oka koko nko mama kai ma say bia mama must not live by bread alone.
Yeah.
But by both fruits.
Anado. Anya hwe. Ukraine is more or less becoming a failed state.
So you can't failed state. I be an ingredient. No, near my bedroom say on my titi upon some crown. I say,
especially on my any leadership. Ghana say I we don't have a leader. We are manage. Bruno driver.
That can be true.
Sure,
driver ni oman penina na do danko ekufado.
Like just a fee. Nti one for na manage you. So we are not being managed. And meanwhile he was supposed so manage here. And it's not managed. Because Obi aya the ope is surviving on miracle. And for them we even in Krem Ukraine unbelievable deliverance near. So one viral videos.
Yeah, he's yeah.
For moms ni be that's a miracle. Almost a tongue because if you are Ghana, do know a man must live by miracle. Because a man must not live by bread alone. Ghana they say, man must miracle. I saw it dining saying, "Ni mo man for ma." Mox no century. Ni ho a man for ma. That's the nature with. Because we name the Ochina. So the country is not being ruled. Right, being ruled there. One of the ingredients of a failed state.
So, we share the daily statement in him, and just in case I'll say, we will emerge stronger from current challenges, President. Oman penyin phone da honum say, oji 2 years ahu here honum say, ahu chair honum say, he be free. Or say, senior now manage before 2020 March. Na enkanyama ko yi a COVID bebo mu if Russia Ukraine o si be free.
How can Russia Ukraine what can be made the man tie no dey e can okay Russia Ukraine
okay, so Manti specifically say be or can say the two I say fine challenges here basically COVID and
COVID
yeah the Russia Ukraine
one for Sudan and count
Debbie one can be about
impact
no
adebeba Sudan ya sha see for Ghana for no
yeah
some say baba additional cost yeah be kakra na
which means that your company can win ni say you be free
when you say you be free how must means that unim ne oye you should be able to give a timeline
okay
and say it's a progress yeah I watch na
ntinke bia
ro now na so man penyi ni hope ni na IMF deal 3 billion
yeah
because some mo ton Chelsea no no show mo bede for Chelsea sale of Chelsea no Now follow.
I mean, me follow kakra. I mean, me follow
You
kakra.
free Dan ne
Sports for no.
Me Romeo no more.
Yeah.
I'm catch you 3 billion and I want to me they 2 horse he wants to buy Chelsea. $3 billion. That 3 billion and now those struggle to get from IMF. You know. So an individual in the MPP has 3 billion to buy a football club.
And now GDC over $3 billion.
I will need 3 billion to one who international bid no more no mudi woman. Or Ghana near the Diagrosa. So if you were Obi over 3 billion in this an account, an MPP person, why should we go to IMF? Why is Nanado not going to me and tapping to me and say, so Ghana baby are doing the and 3 billion, our country is going to dislocate. Economy never ever cheer. My 3 billion.
But you need one to me ni in Shijebisa, but IMF no one more say no as on my member of IMF no more so yeah, but I'm saying Ghana
so
is part
Ghana
of it. So
the entire cohone is that intiminya sovereign guarantees in fine GG loans because from financial institutions and multilateral companies as well as the state because the seekers ya bobosia na nado befa kunya 128 billion Ghana cedis. Ono betina kunya so in less than 6 years ni. But the Ghana debt stock now almost about 600 billion. Aden unko aden. So she say Ghana ho chire wo mu ni say ontimi mmobosia biem. Okopebosia yem fam no. Not that ontimi mmobosia from individuals like you and me you sika e betim there.
Abonobosia.
But Danado the entire uncle won't to me Hong Kong kwa Jessica. And now uncle Kenoforiat. Minim the entire Kenoforiat because Kenoforiat is worth more than 3 billion Ghana cedis.
How do you know? We see them who's worth
and 2 fees Kenoforiat will need.
No, who Busami just say you are conjecture.
I would do baby. Sometimes me I don't mean to us.
Every time I say I do this is not advocacy. When you advocacy.
Okay, Munkwana mo. Debbie question money.
Debbie, when you advocacy. Because how can say now which means that you have evidence. Okay, say
now what you want to my time I did loans finance minister Ajeniska or Gia the economy insurance company the economy bank money ade no. Who fees on your worth more than 3 billion. Me. I also just me catch the ones and
no, me I don't know.
I know through the
me instruction and don't
sometimes because I'm fees away a book
men
and I say and this for the you book you are able to ask
no you understand unim say jumano once you say this maybe so but I know also watch that
no but say no be hono yeah, wa also try.
So can I say we need so I know I said na person the bank.
If you finance minister on the what the bank need to be mat 3 billion.
Una okay, so I'm asking you
say the
who say Iraq no for attack I say or ni account ni sika dem $3 billion. No, I'm asking because you said
he's worth more than 3 billion. The assets or the bank or one insurance company. Go file insurance survival in this country. It is an insurance company. It is a loan free baby. I think the reason I am called home and from my and say and now the name crow forward the penchant of mismanaging, the penchant of is using public funds. Now Okwa Jesus Kanwa na checks being none of that's cano misuse. And nothing or IMF no just individuals in MPP. Galam say bebrebe o mo 2 fees can you mo. Galam say ya 2 I can say ko John Pong groma at social media for no mo ka say nya no kre. And you say are you doubting Professor Frimpong? Because as far as I am concerned, Professor Frimpong Boateng's report has been at the presidency for more than 2 years.
I'm not doubting. My name say Ubu say tie for na sem dia.
You saying?
Ubu say tie for na Ubu so masem na.
No, say unya aware say report na the whole for 2 years.
Yes, but I'm saying sir.
So we are aware dia ka say anani enquire.
There be o say am I doubting? We na men ka say.
So don't doubting. Say na person are you doubting? You say no. That answer na you say.
But you know comedian na say me doubting. There be na am ko ka say.
Me person wo ma tie fu hu ni say asem na make na enquire. Yes, I na me pay me no interview no because you see the way I am interview, say yeah pen and paper was a coming guarantee interview grab you. but minim say you can one of the finest centers. Me tell me ko aya bonyum we ma me ansa no.
Denyum.
Owi moko wi gawa dia.
Samuel Uzu.
Na owi moko dia owi no musu. E bo man before no ne Ghana form to abama na do dango agufo ado. Ne yam. Nti me ko ano mu hwɛ saa anyum no ya no.
Mate. Ya kan unti.
Se owo mban a kura ye tim sisi ye. Na enyifo ya galamsey issue na.
Yeah.
Mampanyin na Nado Danko Akufo-Addo so dia ma CID for so omunya hwehwem.
Yeah.
Nti Kojo Opon Nkrumah nsem na worka no is Kojo Opon Nkrumah doubting the president who has instructed the CID to go ahead and do an in-depth investigations into the report of Professor Frimpong Boateng and I said
but say maybe onu sign it.
So he has not been called to the police CID on this matter ever since our Mampanyin directed CID to look into the matter. You see the reason why NDC for decided say we don't trust the CID when it comes to matters like that. Here they call Parliament. Here they are called special prosecutor. Parliament should get a bipartisan committee to look into the matter because as serious as this. And run me free kumase ba. A drew anyinam region so. Oh na ho.
Aden.
You know, when you say, hey, that bridge is so. Nana for Hokun. What do you mean for Hong Kong? Was it?
Meaning maybe I couldn't come out.
If you come say, bah, now Kona Nadu Kruma, fat and you bridge in so.
Say senior acquaintances, CCIA, Nibia Chibi, the size of money ammonia.
It should be the center or right side, if you come say, bah.
That's all my opinion. If you come out, be think crying about into no.
Now, Kukumasi no over Singapore. And Mahmoud Baumian so on for.
Oh, so in there say or call yeah.
Canapana. Bagozie. I don't know whether I'm a Kagalam was Baba can't use if once a moment.
Yeah, you almost say
one for cathedral and then a hospital. They're very interested in that subject.
As I'm not kind. You think that a good suggestion?
Apart from that, they have also voted the president.
Oh, man, can it, sir? Right. Na uji o manu esi boni. Tu o me di o mampenyi atem.
Yes.
Because you can't make your mampenyi atem. Amu di nsusuya de tu o mampenyi ni.
Amu you right. Some me nka masem wie na o san jiji manu esi.
Debi obi a wote radio sisi abeka so ura ya mean say ti isi fo didi o mampenyi atem.
Because what tranketi ma asem no.
Me tranketi. Oho no obefa.
But they have insulted the president. The president he never thought through Nyoma baby away there. And the reason why Ghana is where it is. Because it doesn't make sense. So Mampenyi Tihono Mona was say our economic challenges. When Mara Pania de Bewon Kwara Munya polio near them. Don't even have it. First in the history of and Ghana Health Service are short to vaccines, infants. Meanwhile, we have a president who is saying, say, a basic cathedral, no, basic. I think what to get to an advanced stage before. But the cathedral, no, they say they get Yakan or state of the nation. The most expensive school, Ghana, the cathedral funding. Most expensive. No boy, this yamana be oh, we are seeing the whole world. Because that statement in one show.
And I was just thinking, say, we are a camera, no, Katukuru.
No, Nadia account.
Okay.
Oh, but got to crash a bit. Yes.
Tricasa.
Gonna mean him the entire camera and I sad it to crew.
And I made Jim, Tina, Nami, and no, I'm Fisa Becanti. I was just thinking about that one. Tina, my dean.
See,
yes, sir.
You see, TUC for I want to thank them. The Omaye bold enough, big, wise counsel president.
And opinion edi unko. I thought ni okay me I think I'm for so. Omutimi show mampeni ni muso ote hɔ no mka chenzo mampeni ade o de baby edu de ze o de ka o de see hospital anka be boa yensin.
See, so how much we have spent. Now share the agenda 111 hospitals. Penyi se o sia minim baby a asusi akwa godru. Does it make economic sense to say
Officer mampeni sema nsusuom de obefa.
no fa de on fa. Go mampenyi we you be a he believes in his pride more than imonyam. Wana homa so pe no chain ani monyam. Nti se obeka se ye we de in fact wakanya akire mi awason ga. No.
If you know them no ka kwa adwin o. I said nia nsem no mo kan se e kwan bi so no omu yetieti o mampenyi ani mu. Se omu ti on ka chen se
So they insulted him. Omachiro mampenyi se sebi. Adwin na nkoye. I like that boldness. See,
cathedral and fire hospital. How?
Hospital. Let's see hospital. Unya sika. But you see, the controversy, and Hannah me baby jina sofon who the controversy surrounding the hospital. Almost as so more resign from Kusi what things expose double registration in one. Minty and what's in beam. But I sofon should go a step further. In them, when they say we have people who are leading us to the waiting arms of the Savior Jesus Christ.
So as a mind, we should support near TC kind of say.
I will say as often. Know the reason why God didn't allow David to build. Also, I saw for new BD because David Nana and Sahu.
Yeah,
of course.
Yeah,
one of the. But yeah, it be a MPA or Bible has to know. And it said David, as the second king of Israel, was responsible to unite Israel.
Okay. That's what come boom.
So, the first king of Saul's administration, Israel.
Okay.
So David was supposed to do that. A united 12 tribes of Israel coming together. So at that particular moment, not the attention of David shouldn't be building of a cathedral for God that they have been serving all this while, but to have a united Israel. And say, hold on, no, be see me down there.
Amame.
Concentrate on other things because me, I am there. Other things, at this point, cathedral may be good, but it shouldn't be our priority because among who hospitals need down, they're not still persistent in our hospitals.
Yeah.
But you will be at in hospital because of bed into finally then he dies because Tammy didn't drew baby at hospital. Madam will be frame ya humachi and a banya accident. The Russia Korano to Kolebu no bed, rage no bed, police no bed. The only place they save you no was Legon Hospital bed by John Dramani Mahama and the NDC. It is a
then one family man either not is all publicized. And you can't Lego Hospital neither. And you can't Lego Hospital built by President
Mahama. Hospital. Aka se na do si hospital ni bia. Anka tisu fo no meka omo beka nze onfa NC hospital. En wo si wi enso ke beka se na do hospital. Accra Technical University Hospital. Na do ni si. Beka se hospital si da form. Na do bank wo si CCB.
Okay.
So at this point Ghana wo ahokiremu ma ne bruso. vaccines kura ni yenya bi to sika kakra na obenya no did you go and say o de kwa kwesi asore dan when nipa ebetimi akwa asore dan mu akobọ mpa ya su afre nyankopon no are people who are healthy
but say eno nso de mfaso bebre because amanfo nsra hwe mo be ban stra sika bebe o man mu eno ni nsem ni bi nso o man penyo kan
to protect how much will come into this yenti asese ya na mo ka kire say momo tax abema 6 billion Ghana cedis
electronic transaction levy
e-levy no
yeah
facho ewie nya say the whole of last year 1 billion kra yenya so projections efeli so you have spent and another controversy is that how much kra you spending for cathedral no saying you see now we don't have a round figure for cathedral no it started by $100 million it went to $200 million I got 300 and now I'm saying I'm 400 and something still in young we you see the biblical garden by no so quite 100 million 200 million was it $200 million $100 million and now on my penny and now the danko for the free fund called development fund John Drama out was a danko to certain our I want another go 100 million the seed money
cathedral
no seed money for 111 it you see 111 hospitals with a seed money of $100 million or say yeah this $100 million need to foundation to put up a cathedral does it make sense it is you can't say we now who say they have spoken sense to the mind of the president brofo the battery mu akwa say kwabna wo ha obeka je so maka nya a kire o I mean who asem kura office
okay
but the controversy and the people chose question why is he cathedral did the president is the Christian when we bet me aboa me when is
omanu na esi
omanu
ba man penyin no ka so na abresu zero no lead and so na abresu e besi but tell your mind dia
you see I feel ashamed as a Christian anytime I talk about the Bia National Cathedral because certain point National Cathedral they are a Christian council Dr. Opunifrim Akano baby
a symphony
this story is on Ghana
okay
8 June 2020 what's by story originally appeared in 2017 I say in this story the General Secretary of the Christian Council Reverend Kwabena Upu that time was a Christian council stated amidst several concerns passion of this edifice and its funding that government will not finance our understanding of the National Cathedral. I have had a conversation with the Minister for Chieftaincy and Religious Affairs, Kofi Damas. My understanding, and my understanding is that it is the churches that are going to build this National Cathedral. In his words, government is going to facilitate, but what will go into the facilitation as at now, don't know. That's however it made that the Minister of Finance, at the request of the Chief of Staff, the Presidency Premier, giving authorization for the release of 142.7 million Ghana cedis towards the constitution. So the General Secretary in 2017 controversy bar, yes, our story said, it's not government. Government is only facilitating, not facilitating. I just say, but in this year, party, my opinion, and don't have. And so going forward, Duncan Williams, for Duncan Williams, and so by, and to me, the statement was insulting. Actually, I said, "I'm Ghana when the music need and that I saw for no ABC, so for no in ABC, so I saw for no Kumase, ebe raise fans who Kumase, my penny Kobe." So at what point in the Amino AD Sikan AC hospital no hospital the stores the cathedral and Baba why dia is it for the churches, is it for Mampenyi, or is it for the state? That's Sikano Ebebano, that's Sikano Aya for why? Aya Abino Busian or Obo churches no because they are unable to raise the money. Yanka San same way may as a country. It means straightforward in either we want to support the project or not. Because as a Christian, if you say Ghana, you a cathedral as a Christian country, not bad. Just that in Ghana, you want to two other countries, you know, more cathedral. But see,
okay, you fancy here.
When you didn't go France near Notre Dame or Honoma. The country is predominantly a Roman Catholic country. I don't know about Ghana, Ashen Chapel, International Chapel, the Pentecost, Myanmar, sorry, Presby. So who are the ones going to occupy that cathedral? Who call Rome? Here, our cathedral, built by the state. Because the Rome, I Roman for. So you know, I need to be called Chrome and ye. By the time I who said the Tower of Babel, you have to confuse them with different languages. So at this particular point, you were even a sort of Christian Council, Pentecostal Council, Catholic Bishop Conference. So it doesn't make sense. Okay. When a comedy and your man Penny said, you can't see a cathedral at this moment. You call IMF a piece. Meanwhile, 1/3 of Sasikana Yakopen, a CDC. Doesn't make sense.
Okay, all right. I mean, I'm not paying you the chat cry.
So, as the way the old pump be saying.
No, me, Jow, I know I would you with Juma show. Don't him say minty me pamo.
You're happy or bam.
Minty me pamo.
Yeah, can say when you call when your messages, both your phones.
Minty me pamo, and I saw him say, oh, how so dear. Yeah, no one, Timina, dear me pamo. Yeah, the big chat to cry. I mean, to do.
Saturday by week.
Okay.
First in the history of this political party.
Party Benon.
And the National Democrat.
Okay.
The most attractive.
Okay.
The party about Ghana home. Party about Ghana home. Party about Ghana for a home. Here on the 13th. Processes almost President DC. And making sure say this last this year,
okay.
Yeah, I don't know what it is right for us as a party, because you need time have time to go ahead. In here to media two are buying way, Ghana mass. This idea was here. I had the ever not to find say a tongue Ghana. Now, yeah, Yana say a tongue Ghana. Then tongue from Marbro Funo. beton their core eastern region. Kebi aye amanfo bi age Ghana. Decide how Ghana move. If you don't want that way, join the NDC. Join John Dramani Mahama. Push away the M. Because my main country. Don't pass a beton Ghana no. You bet you see a ton Ghana no. Canton a mabro fino, my ban, my baby, papa, my Baba Dani Krunani. Yeah, Toama, a young crofobia eastern region. A crooky to a busuaki to a from a achim a maiso, our honoma, Araho, pennis adia, and once all the who bought a manuku NDC. Odo Humba John Dramani Mahama, the flag bearer of the NDC, and the former president.
Okay, Rajo Mahama, I mean, trying about Meti, in some of the Atuja. I don't know how, I mean, Hamikakra.
How?
Hamikakra. Unkasama no mum, but episode Tina Mibusana, not me child continue.
I think time and swing.
Episode T.
I feel so young Mamunya Jumakwa. You watch the Mamo. Enti yɛhwɛ mu 2020 results a yɛbɛkyerɛ mu nea yɛpɛ efiri mu hɔ votes a ɛwɔ sɛ munya ka ho na branch bi a mbenya saa votes aka ho aboro so no 9 member executives ni nyinaa yɛwɔ akyɛdeɛ de ma mo afei nso maka kyerɛ mu yɔnkofoɔ no yɛnka nkyɛm sɛ mungyina nkyɛn ansa anaasɛ momfa mo ho mbɔ afɔre ɛma Ghanafoɔ nyinaa yɛnso yɛwɔ yere mo yɛwɔ kunu mo yɛwɔ mma Bibi esefa Ghana for nyina esefata NDC branch executives nso enti se koba se ye fa nipa abaye dwuma mu a soldier police prisons fire service moso mo ka ho bi e ba se ye ma bosuan ketenkete ye de ma so mo fa ndi dwa na se bibia ye women's organizers moso mo ka ho bi e be ma scholarship se nkoda nkosua ade a yenso ye ma omoso mo ka ho bi ombenya na makanso se sa aban enyoma bebre omu yiyi mu wo hwe galamse ya pam NDC for nyina ena omupenyin for age concessions no eye ejuma nanu Professor Frimpong Boate ona na ye Minister of Environment ona na ohwe anti galamsey ejuma no so o say galamsey no omo amkrofo ebi ewo Jubilee House President Office omo nyina aka ho ena galamsey no omo ye bi enti omo di bribri enu so keke enti san yi mo no ye nyina ye Ghana for enti o ka say o judge wo stop galamsey ai na omo nyina mo stop na den na mo penyin for ne mo party for there omo ye e na omo maka mo twa omo agu
Rajo Mahama no this answer me to jaba
because na se kasa anka gonja kasa
chi no kan ba yeah
also cheese what pa
ba se untie masem no go
no but me nim why I also untie the organize
no men kasa me se ha me se men kasa Debi go to men kasa men ti ase
oh bit me you anu zi bone
there yes so to my respond o say no nya me kan ye ni say no nya me kan ni say man kasa no nya me kan ni say e ha me no kan ni ha me
how
yeah
the ntia me nya ada je tena ase because already no waka chem sem
yeah which time me jaw kwan no akọ
me sorry na me nko
ai
but the ntia me tena ase na me feel say hamaka from kasa dagati kasa
na o mama nka ma asem ade kwenti ha me mama nka asem okay
that's okay so say nchechem bi anim ana
yo yeah nchechem enti efidi tie ma sem so tie ma sem busa na ade kwenti am se ha me no enti so MPP for power galamsey no o ma ji ama mkrofo enti NDC mbo am ji ama mkrofo MPP or power bacho MPP or power omo fa police for omo fa soldier omo fa all the security forces omo the MPP for na group NDC for so ba mo so mo ba be fa NDC for yeah sano kan actually sano kan
so on wo kan wi a na what
sano kan
ya see the amount for tia sense sano be fa
me busa say enti me person busa say say na say your mind na
me say see the wo tia say me dem meaning the wo kan ya no yaje ho
okay
that's encourage me that holding me. He said he's talking this man.
Okay.
What he has different.
Okay.
As to how man maybe I believe.
But no, and say as on mine, not on mine, papa. Saying now, per se, young Koswa, young your mind,
money anything.
MPP for our power. Into your bar, police for soldier for Omo County na Yeah,
let's start
Sano
from-
Mampini,
let's start-
Sano Mampini,
so let's
Kai,
start
Sano
from-
Mampini,
It's what
Dada
I'm
John
saying.
Mahama.
Let's start from investigating the statement. And MPP. Yeah, we'll pick it.
But,
Don't
so
be
are you
concerned.
doubting?
But
Are you
are you-
doubting? Are you
but-
doubting?
but-
Are you
but-
doubting? I
but-
think
but
that.
are you- Yes, MPP for police for galamsey so my pam microphone na apart from ojitum
Sano Oka.
no but ojitum
Sano Kai, or say Sano. Sano Oka, and the
and
Mibisa
Sano
said,
Oka nya say the ojitum and kan kasa me ma explanation
Minina, so,
and ehwehwem
Minina.
and ehwehwem
Nanya Shima,
we are
Asemo Awakan, Asemo Awakan is a sana tia. I'm saying Sana. Oh, I am here. Video, I saw you. So you have a cousin and Pamuno. A dear one person who's on one, sorry you. Me Pamuno. A video, I sorry, I see there be a year of Viano. Also, I'm sorry. You see what Adam said that yet to us, you don't want Catano. You will by Tifo. Alright, Joseph Yamin, national organizer, ma NDC Amanuku. Or Quaco didn't you actually or call you TV or Quaco Casson saying, and your train no buy or Bebuaka Kadana Papa.
MONTIE, Ghana MONTIE, Ghana MONTIE, Ghana MONTIE.
Odisampa Kasiabo Kowaka Tamunsa Amaya Sa Kasiawaye
Onye yimu, Nukratrodo, Kagremen Kamadini Bo,
Nitape
MONTIE, ABOAGYE 100.9.
Kwesi Bonkwe
Yanko enemy and twaso abna be ye or hanum say Samson or Kabana phone so hanum say there one crata and common ye be twaso abna yanko
Yo, ya mididi kan the Daily Graphic double kratsa na ensemwa trade union congress for eka se mampanyi na mampanyi na nadodankwa ekufu ado cathedral pese osino anka wondane no namfanya ayasabia mum no onsino entremu se de osika no na meba bekomu yi na enrada adwumayefo nyina da yeyi edisi honom ehye ho fa mede no a ekoso ewo bolega na opanyi ekasaye trade union congress for na wotremu se ya no se de oman yi eniema musi ayeden obi ani tua da bia ye ka ho asem kasiebom ye ka ye discussions ne niema hodo asansem we yo hawa oman ye komuni na ye ka enti wopanyi etremu se National Cathedral mampanyi epese wosi ewo man Ghana mu no anka be ya ondan na yasabia onya na yasabia mom na entimi emwa wose se de se a oman no esi ekro no National Cathedral no enya ade ase yehia ne sesia yehia ne mpempen ya ne mom sanko dan na yasabia ne nka beboa papa ama yetimi ede ayahwema pa asom oman Ghana na wotremu se mampanyi edka ensembi se Russian tokwa no na afi COVID-19 yade na ebaaye no eno na ama ho kire adoso ewo yeso wo man yi mu nanso wose ni nyina no momu aba abedandi se oman yi mu ye ntotoye ne ye niema bi enkoyie eno nti na ama sa Russian tokwa yi ne COVID-19 na nyen sunsanso bone pa ewo yeso no eno nti mampanyi behwa anka niema ehuhia sesia ebehia na ebeboa ni pasetena no anka onye numom onfa yesika anye saade ni na yenya ho mfaso nanso so obesi National Cathedral de ohun ni sesesi ya mpempen se de oman ni si kwade anka yade a ehia na mampanyi ya na yasabia de ne nka mfaso de yebenya bi wo so papa afensu wo tremu se mampanyi enhye na enipa oni omo eye adwuma na ban mu nipa nom anka wonte so enipa bebre aka asem wei panyin so aka asem wei senka mampanyin enti nipa ne so na sika ne aketua ekoma saafo ni nyina no onfansiesie niema ewo yeman mu no ye ne se beboa omoman no so yetimi etu
na asa bema kukudrufo a yafra no Dr. Yaban ana de bokrata delegate edin mfoni aba beto krata fa to so nkunu and we de enye de bokrata no a bebo papa ya ba so papa wo bema abia ka bema ye ka bema Dr. Yaban wo bema na General Secretary ma Trade Union Congress Dr. Yabeyi ana wakasa wa he eto da bia asɛm a twene anim da hɔ paa ne yɛ bɔ nkyɛn ne yɛ de wada saa bra ho kyerɛ ba obia mfa ne nkra mra na sɛse yɛ nya wɔnom so ebenya kukuduru aka bi akyerɛ mampani sɛ mampani ei na ho kyerɛ ba na so obia sacrifice a waba mu nipa no nso dɔɔso sacrifice bi onten kwada National Cathedral ya yesu asika gu ya na no text message me nya bi
Amin kwa mano so na yenkodi nkomo Ora Abraham Kumsin General Secretary Church of the Penima Ghana Federation of Labour na yenko yeni nkomo no bi enra ejumafo da Mayday senia ne mesi koye nsemo ababeto dja ye piepie mu aba so far yenka ho asem kakra Ora Kumsin da asemu akwa baba ni TFM so anope
Yo kwesi bi dadi
mama iko mama fishia pa so ye ejumafo Ghana ejumafo
yo
na utimi ko boga no bi de
oh and boy but man kasa dia no manko
oh okay
and boy
I see and I'm sure say senior siko so far we ni ediche ensem no bi epiepie ejumafo day mo share fine ni ami bisa ne say so far senior siko ye eno ana na mo hwe say ebekọ senior dwumedie no siko ye I'm sure say briefing ni bi a wonya nsem a mo de ato wanim say na etel
we that Mayday which is in the me find ejuma and you see me yeah Dr. Ban can say me but I think that we are not organized as labor union. We are not together.
So the organized labor no munye organized ana
we are not organized. We are not. Because if we are fully organized as the law expected to do, Anka such address a major pronouncement the leadership to even know what is going to be put out there. You see, there are fundamental challenges there on many face and the workers. Nigeria taxes, outrageous taxes, 3 taxes that we petition Parliament, even including the President himself.
Okay, sir, we petition Parliament up and for the petition.
The Association of Ghana Industries, GFR, and GUTA, and other business people. And we expected some, consultations with even the major stakeholders like the AGI. What
petition as in capacity as what? Because as organized labor na sana ABM Busano.
I petition on behalf of the GFL because in office, in our sector, they are going to suffer more. But why do we call ourselves organized labor?
Dientina mona best of more. Yeah, dientina mona best of more.
Oh, the thing is that the businesses now were employed young governor under the AGI canopy. They have raised issues there, and they wrote about 7-page paper there. Parliament in Kawashe, they should engage them. Consult on this taxes now, because already the industries they are paying over 17 different taxes. Now we are going to lift these things, add more. And so please, why can't you engage us? Yeah, because because it will be that you cannot even sell your products, but the prices will be too high. So eventually, as I speak right now, some of the companies have asked some workers stay at home. And so, even the targeted or projected revenue are buying all expected from the businesses, they won't get it. So what you are saying is that if you want to bring any new taxes, engage the critical stakeholders, like the manufacturers. We EFL will raise concerns because eventually, our members are going to lose their jobs. And when you don't have members, what is a union? What union has anything? Trade union, what is trade union? When you don't have workers to organize. So the major problem has to do with these economic policies now. Because why?
And someone ora band to Janon, Sanya Maniama wina no we who again who has some cocaine.
One for the cathedral. Cathedral, look at the amount of money that has been sunk in there. Billions of dollars.
Sanu so who here na, say who here me boy. Say who here some kind about cathedral na who here.
At this stage, as so is he saying that what about the president agenda 111 or then now keep compound I don't know. What's it? So you are saying that they should convert this into a national hospital. Why are they going to get the money to continue with this project? You made a mistake.
It means this if you my omo kan money only omo ya adwin me boa.
We why adwin.
Me say nia TUC kan say only omo ya adwin.
It is too late. It is too late. What he said, it can never be accepted.
But better late than never, nah.
Master, let's be objective. Onipa, what shoot you over top? You have to prevent the person from firing or shooting. What will even at one now? We know the one of you, massive kunra. How do we one person would you get what way in the general hospital? You just wait and see whether the hospital can be consulted with this thing. I get seven who are dying. There is one dying and the other. We never raise an issue. What is this? What is organized ever doing? Oh, come on. It's too late. It's all kind of I don't take it. Properly. That's so many policies are policies are already we don't talk about it. If we are going to ask for even a wage base pay. They will give you even 500%. But the bad policies will erode everything that you have taken. We must be objective. We must discuss and know how we are going to present ourselves to the presidency. The president, what can you do? Consider what is going to do with it. What's that? What says can that? After that, does he know the cost of converting this structure into a national hospital? I mean, look, we are too old to believe in this kind of rhetoric.
And until some munya organization said, and yenya man transian dream said, one dream, munya man, my dream come and crum so well. And some are they quackum man penny, some who here in the and until a mamunya organized.
As far as DFR is concerned, no, we were not involved in any section. And it is wrong because I know. That's why I have issues with leadership, current leadership of organized labor. When a global inquiry was there, my days were not, it's not today. This is the first time that we have been organizing and there have been consultations as to what should be presented. So that we are all committed. You go and write something and then go and put it out there, playing games with us. Say a stage manage something like that. I don't believe in this. I'm too old for this matter. I must say it. I don't believe in where to look. I am part if it is true. In some kind of prayer. If he returns for order, he should assemble labor leadership. We prepare for massive demonstration to back whatever he's going to say there. Otherwise, you have said it, you are finished. What is it? Nothing will happen again. I don't believe in this kind of thing. Question me, let me think about myself and see how. What I say.
Mr. Medasi. Mitimisu Wejapa, Ura Kumsing, Anope, Abotre, Ura Ibrahim Kumsing, Secretary General, Ghana Federation of Labor. And when you didn't come on, say, organized labor is not organized.
Ghana Montie, Ghana Montie, Ghana Montie.
Yanko enemy and trust Yano Pejumedi, Akasma Bay, Dununan on Kunoabo, need 100.9. And Wasugusui, ye didn't come on to pay her and semi cost so, ewo my Ghana mu. Ara, now Casao. Okay.
Abusiafo de obaka ta delika de katafe tosu edubako na megura betine what a kana retired kojo damwa infoni ababetua kan no ya commissioner general ma custom division Ghana Revenue Authority na mene wo kase MPP amanyokuo akonya atofie ma adehye April na watrese German South constituency no Bono region Ghana retired kojo damwa ebetina apremra sebeja akonya ewo MPP amanyoko edimu enti wade ato anim se ya watrɛ sɛ wadonfo dom yɛn dunda etosu wedunsia nominating forms ya MPP amanyoko bɛkɔ akɔfa na wamudi akɔdura ne da etosu wedunan no Ghana retired kojo damwa no nso ebegyina mu na wakɔ akɔpribi yaso obi mpani mehwe German South ho obia etrɛ sɛ ono ana womo atene kro na baby a waye aduma ene mmia wodo wode ni nyina de aba na kododamwa a Directorate of Manpower Planning our Ghana Armed Forces UN Medal for Peacekeeping former financial controller and a financial advisor at the Ghana Armed Forces Pensions Assessment Board Executive Secretary afei Bano Ghana Armed Forces here, a Ghana Battalion 29 and a Ghana Battalion 39, UN Interim Force, our Lebanon, and a Airborne Force, our Tamale. Why, Tima wa Miami, would webebre. As I bread ye, at the Sidomwa wa German South, and a woman best reno say, a dear near Pebu of Fiani and Yabiani a quabonti. Pebu of fear that then. Ghana retired kojo damwa entina na onji seat no enfriendis amanyoku nsem ewo German South a wodi ne mfoni nso abetua
Midi the Daily Graphic Jobo krata no etwa so we ye krata fa etoso edu enso na ye woko UK abrochimemu opanyi bia wonim de pai baba nyosemu a wakasa atremu se NDC amanyoku no afimpinu ni eduonu na abato ni so hu ni se omo ene bedi nkunim na saa asem ya wokan yi ama edinsem pi aba na ne nsem no eba efiada April bosomeda na etoso eduonu nwotwe ena wotro saa asem no eka se wo hwese de oman esi ekro na se de sikasem aye na Ghana fo be pensesa na ombe pensesa de a ene na eye NDC amanyokuo no na Ghana fo anhya omudi tumi ne be ma omo se omu emmebu eman no na NDC fo eya no asem ye be omo so akomode ede afa ho na no ena panya wokasa ema NDC amanyokuo no Sami Jamfi akasa atremu se ne papa ya kan de waka ne de na sosonya de no be ma omutrimu aye omode na mom bibia omo ye ede ahwe se omo betimi enye tumi na Ghana fo enye omu mugide ne de no ana omo ye enye se bia Ghana fo pensesem bi anase emfie wotwe bia Ghana fo besesa na ye de obi foforo aba emfie wotwe bia ne asesa nti na bekosa na omo de omu nimpa se ne eduru ne de ye omo nko a ene betimi aba abeje oman no enti papa we ye ofri UK abochimem on de waka ne de na asoso no nia omu NDC fo ekura mu omo hye se omo de baba bebu oman no age oman Ghana ne de no ana omo hye omo ma de papa no aka no enna da wo mo anase emma omutrimu enye omo de na NPP fo so ede anu yi aba wo saa asem kro ya ho na omo kyeremu ade papa yi ekan se ne se hunti ontimi predict saa se ne ekọ ne de NDC fo na Ghana fo ede tumi ni be ma wo mo se mredu omo so nti omo so mra mebu oman no omo se enti saa nya de be kọ ne saa na omo so wo niema mapa wo hyehyeye mapa omudi ba begu akwan mu na ne ye fam no etimi ama ye gina ye naso ye se oman eno nti so oka bibisa omo no enya adwen ontimi ntina honom predict sa se NDC for e wo great chance say afin pinuni edun na abato no ne bedi nkunim esan se ne niema ekọ wo man ni munti a bia omanfo be pens sayenti na bekosa enti anu ya NPP for de aba won nsem a UK ni a wonim de wa amanyosem ode ba monten so no eno eni
na wase mi se ne osika no na mete papa no na mse ei papa no pa papa no de na nkam kwase ewie sa asem no kra kan sela papa no ho enti papa no ani ehwe no no ani
sa papa no kra na
papa no
na ye drama
papa no abena next time no ahwe ni papa no de papa no de enti we papa no
oyo papa funny
esa funny dimbra papa nkwe
na delegate katafa to sunu awrade ya adoma memenda na ejebo enya babedu Vodafone Ghana Music Awards omutasa Saturday May the tosu ensia ewo Grand Arena Grand International Conference that you mutaye no Tata House for na Ghana babaso na dia wade ba ye ni obedi first pa adwumto ni nyina ni yi ba ko se wonni odi wo mu nyina first ye and your friend say artist of the year na artist of the year no adwumtofo a wo Stone Boy na sa akode Countryside na Kidi nso ye nim se ne yase ne ho mfa no se ya mpa se ne wo mu ka de ye you don't know but Kidi nso wo ho na Black Serif ono nso ejinemu soja ono nso ejinemu na abrantie bi ase afa na Kamido nso ejinemu na PSC Esther waye me yie tomato nso ejinemu na Kim Promise na sankofo yi ene ye beyi ba ko se adwomtofo ni nyina onna odi first na adwomtofo nso ebeba beto nyim wo stage ni bi medical chief 1 when they say ene adwomtofo bebre na watra se omu se nim kwan se ebeye one of the best Vodafone Ghana Music Awards night here edamemende ya me ne da etosu ensia ana omubeye no
yo me the new crusading guide obokrata no etwaso we eye krata fa etoso miensa na eye yera lanche manten edru so work a woye won kramante mu hanum sei no said de ekoye ye enipa ehia ye de ekoje na wa tu chese na nya asem ketwa kra eho emfoni no the new crusading guide de abahanum sei na wotimi hu se okone nya ono nko an ekoye ne hu kani Patricia Alankash said de tiny no na ye taibo ni din no na okane hu bi ene ne supporters ene ne namfofo nyina kane hu bi na omo nante ya free obra sport wo kwa Nkrumah circle edikopie manche agbon na wo Jamestown enti ehonum na omo kodru ye omo de work ni na akọ awieye no ene nipa bebre ekobo dompem ewo honum na onimonyamfo Alanche manten ekyiremu se ni susu ya na se botaye esi nani so opese wodi bebu man ne de ye bebre se oban no ebe oman no bekoye nim na afen so obema enkabom aba nipa entem ewo man mu no ni nyina eka ho bi na wokyeremu se sa edru wuso work ya wo ye ewo mantem ahodro wo man mu hu se nipa bebre na eboje ne so eta na chi atese omo eboa no ekire ne do ekire omo do ede ama no enti wokyeremu se afin pinu ni 29 de break the 8 no eyade ebekoso na ebekoso so na ye no ene bedi MPP amanyoko nanim ama no etimi abaso enti wo se wo ba ne de and ne pa omo man Ghana ne enye binie no timu so omanfo so ewo ne mugidie esan se omachre no odo ewo saa edru wo so work ya oyeye ewo enkran
na tell that part the bokrata nanim ha ote abrantie nana apia mensa na mwa nana yetade frɛ no enimpa na wada men's gold wano en wode attorney general nsomfoni abetoa na namwani ayamanim sam dada ate en yete no yase nam1 de no waye yase na nkofo sika wo mu de abetoa na nya kwampa so yo yate ya di abrantie di court akonia be di court akonia ba sa to now court gusu a wo di asem na enu mo kra di o mo court no judge ne kura bufu ise so wo mo se no wo mo nya so bo papa bi amfa mo no a wo mo se no wo nya no wo nkɔ ne baabi nanso wo mo teso wo mo wo case di wo mo wo bebre attorney general docket agodo ya wo keka ni nyina abom ni nyina sese fasim wo yi we docket we enti docket bebre aya krado ya de na court biem na we court a wo mo de no ko ye ka ho 34 times eduasan 34 times ani ya de na kwagina court wo dan se dan nya sam papa bi amfa nto no so ema judge ne kura jarai but attorney general tell say 8 June dear ya gadan sembebre ya sise ni nyina gudo katim ya de no be court a ye duru ho no mu a ekwa adibi asafata no ya de be bo no enti awodonfo dum ya ne a June 8 wo mu tu sheda na anu wo mu court no ena da no so ye eda no so ye no so wo mo say tu akose June 8 say honom na de na na apia mensa ebe sa akogina court bi onti a time will tell.
Define the double krata na medusu na wei eye krata fa etoso enai eye Ghana this year omo edi omo Ghana card ekoye SIM card re-registration no epie MONTIE anasa ba beto dwa se dodo na ehu se ebinom a omo ni mu omo no omo numbers ye de omo Ghana card a register na se e link omo to omo Ghana card no eno na ama subscribers yi ebu ofu omo twemu se omo nim ne ba ye na omo dial *420*1# *420*1# omo dial ye no na bebre na ehu se nkrofo bi numbers ye de a link omo Ghana card a register e de ama omo a omo nim sa nkrofo no enti ni se esi nkrofo iche se omo ani abre pa ne ba ne sei e na wo se sa SIM card registration yi e de bibi sei eba na che se obi aya wo sa no obetimi abo okrono oba okrono a ye be feel say ye wo na waye enti hwehwemu kwada dia na wo a wonye eboni bia no ni aba ba kire wo enti ama subscribers fo na ni abri ye papa obi so wo check you otimu se nipa be dum wo hwe numbers be dum wo hwe ene ya register dia ka ne dia ho ne Ghana card so na e ba ne sei ena sa ne ma we nyina etimi ebowura mu sa eno ho nsem aba ba ye deja same subscribers bebre na bu afu yi a omo epese empanyifo ehwe ho pomes
na adebokrata me de ebe aye de bokrata ya friend say teleguide Japan for prime minister waba na obetru Ghana no ya awa tu awa airport wo e man kwada yimpo ya bo twene mu a aye prime minister Fumio Kasi na Kasi daba wo ba ye na enika say the press secretary Emma Japan's foreign affairs ministry no hakriko aka ho na wo mu ba ye ebra wo mu ba ye no yanso ya ji wonu mu awa tu the Ghana ni Japan de free tete monim first mpo na ho ne yata akwaje bosia pa ne yata akwaje bosia wo Japan na ya divert yansa ko China ene ya GB free China isi ade ebu ya kon ye ntumi ntua enti papa yi ena wo ba ye no ya je na wa tu ya nini di nkomo ena ya kire ne se na dawuruma anyɔnkofo a ɛda Ghana ne Japan ntam yɛmpɛ sɛ yɛbɛsɛe no koraa yɛkɔ so a ne yɛto abasakom na mpanin nso kyerɛ ne sɛ well ɛfiri tetentiri de bɛsi nnɛ Ghana ne Japan deɛ yɛte sɛ ata ne ata yɛyɛ nnuanom prɛko pɛ na anyɔnkofo a ɛda yɛn ntam no nso sɛ wɔ no yɛ ma mpanin wɔbɛhwɛ sɛ saa anyɔnkofa no bɛkɔ so a da hɔ no mu a na ɛba no ɛtɛdi investment a Ghana ne Japan nso yɛtumi ato abasakom mu.
Mede the final day krata no egusua etwa so na we ye krata fa eto so enkono na eye Environmental Protection Agency for akọ Sheikh Imam Nuhu Shaributu enchen na omukọ ne nchen adentia omukire ma bibibia omoye se omode babo yensa ase ho ban ya setena mu ho ban bibia yete so eye obade ne pa wode ache ye bebo ho ban no ompese panyin ebrem ye Sheikh Nuhu Shaributu opese obemu bie esansa omukire mu apanyin nani mu onyam na woye panyin so oye obem owo oman mu a onim dia wanyini a nipa di obuo ne ani die ema no enti so omo ye bibisa na oma amfa na anka ho a no omo hu ni se nya de ebedi mu enu nti oma kɔ ne na ase de akwa akɔto nanim se nhyehyɛ bia na bibibia omo ye de abo ya setenam yensa ase ne ya setenam hu sem ho ban no ompese ono nso ebebie no de na no tum se de be ya Ghana fo ebetimi aye asotie de ama no na EPF fo panyin na wodi one ne nkrofo na badwafo anim omokɔ Sheikh Nuhu Shaributu anim de saa de srede ekoto nanim na ono nso eyia no okire mu sɛ de ɔmaba ne de ɔmaka bia ɔno nso ate ɔbɛyɛ na afɛ mu die bia de aboa aboho dawuro sɛ asase a yɛte so yi a Nyankopɔn de akyɛ yɛ no etwa sɛ nipa yɛbɔ ho ban ɛyɛ yasɛdeɛ ɛyɛ responsibility sɛ yɛbɔ ho ban ne yɛtena so afebɔ enu nti ɔno nso de ninim deɛ ɛbɛboa bodawuro na obi bia atimi aboa ama san hyehyɛ yi atimi etumpɔn na bro omokɔ ye no man form nsapan ankɔ omo esa akɔyɛ adɔyɛ ɛma panyin na eniema omde kɔ ye no ɛyɛ ɛmo miliki anwa ye de no aduane eniema bebree ene ka ho omokɔ ye ɛde kɔ panyin na se ɛde kɔ srɛ ne ho moa sɛ bibibi omo ye ɛde abɔ yɛn setena ho nsɛm ho ban asase a yɛte so yɛbɛbɔ ho ban no omo hia no so ɔno nso de nanimonyam ɛne ninimdeɛ ɛbɛbɛ mu sɛ de bɛyɛ a ebetimi edimu yi
na tebokrata me de to ase ye anko kratafa to so nan ana wote emrase betani a wogyina ma de se wo asensa ota infoni abeto anu say woni chief justice eneni yaboa ane wo mu gyina he na ye ni tiesem chief justice eni yaboa ane woni emrase betani a wogyina ma de se wo asensa out Reverend John Ntimfoto Osaya swafa bedi etira wasadi siaso ana omakobiane wei aye ultramodern circuit court ewa Asen South district ya ewo infimfini mantemu na edifice no efe papa baboa ema atemuo akoso ewo mpotemu wo Asen South district finance officer and what say saadie wei a wo mu eye no eye ni tesempa etima won aside that resident ya judge ebetena ya ensuo ewo ho no mu a ye solampo ena be power de ama wonum nso ewo ho afa registrar office wo ho ICT room ewo ho bailiffs de ewo ho yesa was standby generator nso eno nso ewo ho ya enokra de ehia mpo se nyinam ebekọ ofo Emrasebe Jenny Reverend Ntimfoto na wobo Chief Justice Abaso the waboa emasa adwumadie ewie peye na yese ukọ Asen South District honomo a wo mu se wo manyamra sebejafo nyamra sebejafo de nanso Reverend John Ntimfoto obeye Emrasebe Jenny wo mahunu difference pa empuntu a abampotem wonom no enya mpuntu okitwa enti wei aye ne nsira eno wo bubodin baako ewo empotem wo enioma bebre eka ho na waye ewo empotem wo na Asen South District Chief Executive Prisia Intrakwa Emisa ɛna district coordinating director Owure Uku ɛna wɔn nyinaa kyerɛ sɛ adeɛ no ɛfɛ papapapapapa nkakra ɛna wɔn atumi esi adeɛ fɛɛfɛ a ɛte sɛ yie wɔn ne mmarahyɛbɛtani ɛna kabo mu a wɔn akɔmplete ne kama ase yie yi ɛba no kɔɔto asɛm wɔ asen south a wɔn wɔ baabi a wɔn bɛdi asɛm.
Mo efa baabi no aban adiomuhwemo enema bebre to abeba eba beba enema page
me njina me koba besan to aso because na o mic no kra me yefim bra o hyase fa che me enti me ba me mo ahyase dia ma me eti for mo fa nche me na me yin mic na fim na Roxin aka cocoa farmer cocoa kwani se hwi oso na yeni enkomo no nyina gina se nanse mu a em se omampanyi dada John Mahama ekopie ewo Western North region honum sei na sembi a wode tu dwa efa cocoa kwaye dwuma no ho mame ma Roxin aka akwaba na yetie ne kakra ode sa asemi betu dwai cocoa board for so di ho emuaye edibaye ebe kan se nia mampanyi dada eka no nyesa na tie na Honorable Eric Opoku woye the ranking member Edima Eyedom Kumano the committee on food agriculture and cocoa affairs committee and so Edin Sembia Baba to just near cocoa board for Ezokano and yes I net aksemna kwa twimamenchi ene makrabo asumi enu so kwa yes insano na wobre cocoa kwa for sen and semno tie near ayopeni ken Uraka ida simu akwa baba ni TFM so
yo meso so de nchama obia
minim say we also na say omanpani dada John Mahama obepie honum say na probo na ebi so mo so
baha kwa say de mo kan obaha
okay na any DMT anyway kakrama ensem bi ode tu dwa ba kokko kua ye dwuman cocoa board for dia no ye ba say nyesa na tie na Eric Opoku honorable no so ranking member parliament food agriculture and cocoa affairs one so den se bi abatu dwa se nyoma pani dada John Mahama de tu dwa nsa pepepe na tie batie Radio Mahama se mi ode tu dwe na memra na ye nin common kakra Uraka enidie mu a
okay
bibia say le kai abra ye bai na cocoa ejuma no ekoso afibia yeto cocoa bo no so wodi cocoa konso a ehwo a na etua oka na de bonus account ho and so de manifa bo no mra wodi fabra betu ja medase ezu and so de cocoa ejuma na say what cocoa now de kwa yesi busu mienu ni enyantua oka ezu enti ama ye cocoa ekuafo ni pi e de cocoa ni pie ezu ama ye cocoa ekuafo ni pi e de cocoa ni twa border e cocoa divo akoton ezu ya breso na cocoa ekuafo ye mo fertilizer free of charge and then so dem be say ekuafo ni bia so fertilizer no mo ntimi nto enti de fertilizer no ko enkukobo prapra enkukobo no de abepete cocoa no ho enti bibia say cocoa akwan a ne ye cocoa roads baye ja egu baby ayedru ye ja esio
okay so Raka ensemi omanpani dada John Mahama de tu dwa enunie ni edi kan ni okan send the tie na yaba behwe cocoa board for emu aya wo de ba na wo nso asema wo mo be kafa ye Radio Mahama asemi me eye Urari Kopuku so honorable assembly okay. So near the kind near Asema Ramahama de 2J. Senate.
Okay, near the kind, Mr. Mamas. Can say, only can say, Coco in our say. And also can say, Coco, I already a young Sikanto. And also can say, my fertilizer free, California Binto. In some one, I know correct. Maybe now, what's a mere cocoa farmer, keke. Yeah, the entire, if you require you to cocoa production association.
But Nyabotra or Honum saying, say we.
The youth in cocoa production association.
Okay.
I cut 3 districts into one sector. I cocoa district. I require. I cut it, require by being and also part. I cut it Amanfi Central and I cut it also district. And I come with one district. Our cocoa service. Now, near my penny can or say, now, but I saw now cocoa and money and as a fear and sano. Cocoa and sano, Edna, Nima, baby, so. Nima sano, I didn't man say.
So, Pacho, Mimbusao, near the can, Uji Atoms, yes, Nyokan on Crescent, cocoa, I say.
And you didn't say, cocoa now, a biansano, a cocoa. Are you woman? And it's cocoa, no, I say. Now, only Basuna, Yajuma never, Hona Yariano. Banyana, Aban, why and say, or Momuko Chama. Omuchama, yeah, now Quina, Wangasako, SPD, no Aquajan Nazare. Now I walk away with you know, no amount but a sicker. By Cecilia, another damp of Fuado, and empty a banya, a good Ekambo project or Mudia Banese. Cocoa, I say, na komodo mucha omo enye na amakueni no angaza for geneza no ababeya no enti omo angaza beya afu na amakueni no enti afu na yare o manka kueni no susu sa anobeti no enti omo na release emfuo no se sana se dia aban beya emfuo no ma omo enti obi bia na obemu suwari shooter e wona afu ma ye kokko sasabro no no akoro poto ma agrikfo no na agrikfo no so aba agrikfo ne ba omo angaza na ba beto afu no nyina I am fufu na koko wo ma anya 7 o man pen na kuani ni timi noti aban no ngasa etimi ebeto afu nyina no mo beto wie oto a ono na papa afo kuani no mo bebi ye kuafo no mo ebeto ye no wia na afei o mo ngasa ba be ye na pege mo ngasa eye afo no mo boso na aban na ngasa atobode e di akofo mo no okodwi ma kuani no koko na nanka o ma banyi Mama abraso, peni be for moto, anaka akwakofa, ewo SPD Nazare no. Abanangaza se na cocoa board, and abanangaza the call for more come kuani straight. And as I say, nyasa ba mu ni say, ni dua, odi ni dua, cocoa ni dua na aban fa workers o mu ye afo na makuani no. Wodi ano tunche ya ansa na wasama na patasika. If you want to to mampani dada dia no ho a, e far different. The fear for no abai and the cocoa bone and a yama kuafua, one cocoa na watia sumo mana, aseno, woyama, kuan free. Nanso, bodiana, abani dia, and our cocoa bone, edia, ama kuano, bodina, kuanina, and a cocha nadia. And ya abana, a cococha, kuanina, and a cocha nadia. Oponoso, ya don't want a fear you, Coconabania san, I have phonama, kuanino. If you need a kuafona, abano or your phone at the amount. It's the first no man penny that Mahama I was on. No one knew for Makuani Bia. Omudians on Baba Chofona, Yari won't know my Jahoko. So can we yo, so we know, and Sano. But says yet, Abano a yet a phone at the Makuano. Abanafa, a phone worker, a parfois, a free now door, and we are a bebu, and in the beer, and a more doing a banfa worker. Is he Elson Sunia? Eton Mahama, the Annunciano, a queer benefit more, Eton Mahama. What do you know 20 years? No, I can't be beat fertilizer, so my fertilizer free. Let me say, Obian in Yabiana. Fertilizer, Aban will so buy, and the cocoa board I come, I'm a fertilizer free. Now, and since I am a woman, on 1 year, Aban will say, that fertilizer now, abandoned on the channel. Yanni, I was only as a fertilizer and do a Cote d'Ivoire. ɛkɔ bɔkɛ no for so nti ɔmo de nhyehyɛ to hɔ sɛ yɛbɛyɛ biribi te sɛ ɛyɛ cooperative nti kuro biara akuafoɔ no do a wɔwɔ no na ɔmo aka ɔmo ho abom ne yɛafɔ mo cooperative nti cooperative no ne yɛde ayɛ request for fertilizer ama koko akuafoɔ no nti cooperative no a yɛayɛ no ɛna ɔmo de to so sɛ fertilizer no baako nyɛ bɛ 80 cedis nti through cooperative yɛmfa fertilizer no kɔsi check head office office foɔ so yɛmfa nkɔma district office na mmom fertilizer no ɔmo lɔde brɛ cooperative no wɔ baabi a cooperative no ɛwɔ ɔmo nkura ase straight nti yɛ fertilizer no a aban ne koko bɔdfoɔ ka bɔ mu a ɛyɛ nana adɔna nkɔ akofoɔ no ne yɛ aboa ne du ɛda ano no ɔmo de fertilizer no kɔma akuafoɔ no wɔ ɔmo nkura ase nti first no ɔmo kyɛm a cooperative members a ɛyɛ akuafoɔ no nanso bisa sɛ wɔse yɛbɛtua sika bisa sɛ akuafoɔ no fertilizer ɔmo gye ana bɛsi na yɛde too so sɛ yɛbɛtua ka sɛ yɛbɛyɛ obi mfa ɛnkɔkɔ divoa ɛne bɔkena ɛti mpo a na ɛtɛ kyerɛ no no nti me ne wo kɛsɛ fertilizer ɔmo de baayɛ me di one dance sɛ bɛkɔ into koko production association ɔmo ma 15,000 bags of fertilizer yɛde ma yɛ akuafoɔ bisa sɛ ɔmo ntumi anya sika ntua no obi akwɛte obi a ɔmo anka hwee fertilizer no ɛyɛ free na yɛde ama ɔmo bɛsi na obi antua bɛsi na obi ansɔ nkɔtɛ obi ka na ɛyɛ strategy a yɛfa so sɛdeɛ ɛbɛyɛ yɛ fertilizer no ɛbɛkɔ cooperative na nkɔsi nipa baakofoɔ bi so na ɔmfa nkɔkɔ divoa ɛnkɔtɔn na mmom ɛba cooperative no bi a 5 member executive a cooperative bi a ɔmo ka no ansa na first no ɛba ne yɛaforo ɔmo abɔ mo ama no nti ka ne bɛba bɛtu no na ɔmo a organize cooperative executive ɛne members na ɔmo wɔ no so na ɔmo ayi ɔmo first na ɔmo akɔkyɛ ɛno na ɛboa yɛ a ɛma yɛbɛnya more than 1.5 million ton of cocoa yɛtumi ɛyɛ nti first na aban wɔ ɛkyɛɛ no ankɔkɔ divoa ɔkena kɔ so na mmom ɛyɛ adwuma ma cocoa for Ghana ɛyɛ a fertilizer no a ɔka no na deda nkɔ akofoɔ no ɛne yɛ wura Joseph Buhari ɛtu cocoa mpanyinfoɔ no ɔmo nso de ama akuafoɔ so free na nsesɛ wɔn nso ɔmo de ɔmo yɛ nsesɛ bi to ho a ɔmo de ma akuafoɔ cooperative na obi wɔ hɔ na ɔni cocoa abandada na abra so ɔyɛ wura ma ama asɛm a ɔka no ɛna ɔkɔbi wɔ na ɔni cocoa na nso ɔyɛ ndi chairman na wakɔ akɔgye fertilizer na nso ɔni cocoa na sɛsi yɛ deɛ cooperative no kora yɛ fa ho nka ho
but woka about cooperative yi ɛyɛ Owurare Kopoku a ranking member make say sɛ nia cocoa board for the betu dwa ɔno nso ɛse ɛnyɛ saa na ɔse for instance before ayɛ NDC bɛba MPP bɛba aban mu bra a wɔn NDC wɔn kɔ yi nneɛma no bi a wɔn gya de ma MPP aban no bi te sɛ ɛyɛ cocoa stabilization fund, farmers welfare fund, depreciation fund, farmers housing fund, and nneɛma bi te sɛ 29 million Ghana cedis set aside and no rolling out into cocoa farmers pension scheme. Ni nyinaa saa deɛ ɛyɛ MPP ba yi bɛyɛ mfie bɛyɛ nsiani saa foto yi nyinaa wɔn bɔto hɔ ni nyinaa no ni nyinaa hwee wɔn adi ni nyinaa sika yi nyinaa ɛkɔ nti nneɛma bi sei no nso no deɛ na aka wɔn.
Okay sir wɔn ka sika sɛm bi a mmiri ekuani a mɛ wɔn kɔ sinɔfo yi a wɔsɔ mu gya wɔn sɛ ɛnɔkora no yɛ bilim. Na neɛ woba ground so a sɛdeɛ ɔse kɔkɔ adwuma no asɛ no afei mbɔ na kɔkɔ adwuma no ayɛ yɛ me ne wo ka sɛ ɛmfu a yɛyɛ a yɛkora yɛyɛ bi 2019 mfo yɛduayɛ bebree aso enti kɔkɔɔ no a na yareɛ wɔ ho ntwa no ɛno na yɛyɛ pharmacy yɛbɛhu na yɛagye ho adanseɛ enti sɛsia deɛ yɛtumi aban mmienu yɛde toto ho a yɛhunu sɛ MPP aban no abɔ mmɔde wɔ kɔkɔ adwuma mɔ kɛseɛ pa akyɛn NDC aban na koko price mpo mo kan bisa so mo town na koko no mo to ne sen one bag no mo to ne sen o mo tra so 8 years no mo to ne sen na we so ba ya ono so o 6 years ono so to ne sen o mo angata fa compare
no mo to ne sen no mo to ne sen
ba jo sen
no mo to ne sen
no mo no Africa ka ba na say na 515 yeah 515 ana na me kai 515 Ghana cedis, yes. And I know motor. The same so 800 cedis. It is a 515 because I say who buy and no motor say. And I was saying I want to buy 550. Aban on also about 8 years no. On also 800 Ghana cedis. In the 550 no, what you no crap from or no 8 years no the best 300 cedis na account. Pay back. And there was buy no muton say.
So, alright, Kupukwa. Nyabotre, alright, Kupukwa Semoka, see 2012. Now, at the 2012-2013 season, you know, there are 212 Ghana cedis. And no one more PGMU 2014 to 2015, they call 345 Ghana cedis. Say, all the total, or more mobile being Mashasino. Until 2012 no saa no waka no say o de toto omanpanyi enti okay umfa no ohanchi chemu no a omo chese omo ba ban mu first term 2012-2013 season edeko 2014-2015 no omo epj mu 62.7% in terms of increase no saa no person okire o say o de toto omanpanyi na ado danko Akufo-Addo a wono ba first season 2017-2018 no Ede call 2019-2020 no 38.94%. Now or say 2017-2018 age na 475 Ghana cedis. And what the OPDM ede call 2019-2020 or they call 660. What the two ohanchi chemu na 38.94%, which means or person watch say one more dear no ohanchi chemu no 62. Sika na omo de kan ho no omo ba first step just oba office na no sika wono de ka ho no be se o chese ekosoro sin eyamodie no wo de ba sorry ne be dia modie eyomanpanyin na ado dankwa Akufo-Addo de okoso a ebu eye enkota no efa empo no 2016 ede ko 2017 bebi a ebo no ekoko gina ene de ka ho enti efa ne nkontabuo ne kwan omofa so a omoton kokoo no kura no ni on pese o mkire nse yi Rajon Mahama ebo no homodin sin omanpanyin na ado dankwa Akufo-Addo o de toto ho na chese akoye se CCA no senia wo mo etokoko no fi mo no entwe yi na o se nya sa na tie
me na koko price na de me bi say ye ton 20 million kwa me pe yo me koko ko ni nso se unko wa ade omanpanyin ma ne ye no so ma ba mu da wonu ma ba mu da ni ye kan say o so ba no na 240 Ghana cedis no problem. Now, one fruit no 8 years no fruit no. Na koko ni ato ni say. Enye first time a wo ba mu. And enye time wo fu office no. Na koko no ato ni say. The pe ni pension na say mo kan say na 240. And o musu fruit no. Na akọ 15 dia. And the average no. Enye 2.6 no mo de to. 2.6 and o mo de to. Fine. And na we so ba no. Ono so no onye free abamu kura no. What the whole abem now after the water 6 years no from 815 no what they call 550 no they call 800 cedis. Is the difference ben who do account there will be what this 6 years no or no almost 3 million out so was only 8 years as 8 years now about 260 now the toso and to one get up na one I had when so young free abem and a cocoa brother ya motor se tempo ya ni so omuto bi kan wa yepe na nso mo benye ma amade e ma nya na adwen se obeba ban wa yepe wo kokko adwuma enye na nke ye ni pa foforo e na obeka ye beti na se go no ba no the 8 years ni ya want me antum 300 cedis want me antum kokko plus 300 cedis and so we buy wa antum 300 cedis no the 6 years no wo ke kan bo ma wa ben 300 cedis no ye ni e kan se kokko adwuma no wo se ase no and say e na kokko nso wo se ya di koko kura kosie bosumi mienu ni entua ka no eno so nya no kra ena
ye di bi o se omo di bi nso sisi ade Cote d'Ivoire na manfo de kokoton
Cote d'Ivoire na manfo ene yensu ye to koko ha yensu bo ye ono wo so no koko small grade ye ene ono wo so no aban wo so mentimi nkansa enya no kra koko small grade e ko so da bia enti e bia ye companies na to koko na nya aban company bi wo ho kra make ta wo de aban ka enti koko na wa beje o scan akwaje no onfa koko ne koya aba ma ni ska foforo bi ho bi a onfa se company bi a me pese me bodi no abeto koko na e bi di wo no di ska kura dwane ka e de ma wo di adwane enti kuni na ya beto koko no You want this kind of journey. Who's to say, yeah, careful from Baba.
Now, fertilizer, who's some no so to say.
Or fertilizer, there's a medical church. The bread, no, or the bread farmers, no, in the form of cooperatives. I hear cocoa for. And they say, I ban first, no, on farm, district officers, I hear chair, I agriculture.
More complaining, say, why, Diana?
Last 2 years, I buy. This year, and this young I have a May, June, July, and after fertilizer, neighbor. In the last year, I buy. Last 2 years, I buy. Last 3 years, I buy. You said,
okay.
Sama, and you make them be so I can say, certain, my ones are someone else in there. Yeah, sure,
okay. Now, my friend, also, we are president, Matt Sevi, Bequa Youth in Cocoa Production Association.
Yes, sir.
And no, you're cool, no.
And only a cocoa, we are 4 18 to 35 years. And I have 4 more years.
Okay.
And the only cocoa, you.
Say, Modi and fear 18 because 35, no.
35.
Ah, Mudoko.
Ah, you do cocoa.
And I'm a come boom.
And I can't want my and your cocoa on organizers association way.
About Fibem.
About 2016.
2016. 15. 16.
1 6. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And cocoa on organizer.
Okay, it is that time now. I'm paying Mahama war Abemuno.
Sometimes no Abemu, and so many can say, for check your records. Yeah, be other on the set, Abanese
Association, Ekunu.
Yeah, association Ekunu. Yeah, be other. If you cry Abanese 2017, you have a name of 2018. And I say, you know, fertilizer. The cocoa board for an European class or more extension officers. And the European class say, ya pese ya hu se mpanifo na ye kuadwuma no omo hwe no kwanim na mabunu anya kuadwuma ndi ya hwe ya kokko adwuma na be
2016 who can busumi a omo ti se kuyi
ya no ya launch 26 May 2016 and ya launch
okay
yeah
and since then
no NDC abana na e wo so
okay
but ekuo no eya nkwankwa na ya wo organize ye eya no de na ye Ghana Cocoa Board. The I am no
okay, we'll be intimate. I say, be Roxy or MPP.
And MPP, as I make us a cocoa price and come to Crown. So my let's say, so we can once a man, then you man, your mamma. One more brother.
And you, MPP.
Because association, I am on some. A association, I am on some. A Kubia Nipa Wumbi. The association is here. Yeah, man. Sir, make us say, I did no more idea. You better more basso.
Okay.
Then the business was your my idea. You better more basso.
Okay.
Aha. By Ajima, yeah, cost yeah, what a queer phone there. Cocoa price in there. If Samaya, yeah, that 800 cities no crown. If Samaya, Cocoa won't do my thing. Then soon. So we can want some time. Yeah, will be a one about that 1 year. And one some near. It has a problem to phone. I can want some near fine. And maybe I can do about me and you're fine. By only any own to me from the that.
What's it Quabana do for?
Let's say the Ebia Quabana do for over from penny. And I want the cancer, maybe I may say my cocoa for their fine. And I said, Bawomio, the Kennedy, on the penny and different from. And on the can be a for cocoa, you mondia. And I'm a fine. Then was all my penny that I want that transfer that. Then you won't walk to money. I know, I said, or back can wait.
Let us see, Roxanne, you'll be see.
Yo,
Roxanne Aka, a president myself, we bequire Youth in Cocoa Production Association, Cocoa Creani, say we also, and I'll pay need 100.9 Ghana Montier soon was so going now. I've been to be about saying so, and I am in pain for a chance here discussion segment about Solomon Asante, communication team member of the New Patriotic Party. And Godwin Mahama, also of the NDC communication team. A chance was studio no I'm saying, I didn't train be about main share, met me, I can be at the Amamway for near Koinim and I'll pay away Jimmy Dean. So John Mahama is chastising the Akufo-Addo administration for failing to deal decisively with Galamsey. Meanwhile, in the run-up to the 2020 elections, the same person was seen in a video promising to free those arrested during doing illegal mining when he's elected the president. That Citizen Francis NPP Facebook caucus no jiwe ebaye. What is the essence of the Ghana Armed Forces when they cannot even stop galamsey activities in Ghana? They brag themselves maritime MMA, but they have no ball. All right, Anna Fananaku, slow down. President Akufo-Addo has nothing to offer this country. 2024 should come fast, so he leaves office with his rhetorics that Abladi if you kuma zongo takra de enodi enu free enodi buy. We're doing everything possible to resolve the economic crisis, like what our President of the Republic of Ghana was saying at May Day celebration. He says, it will be a cause for John Dramani Mahama to hold state sword. Teacher Chobodom, Teacher Kujo Chobodom, Adentase, Enodi enu free enodi buy. Enoch Ewasaman Kese. The entire NPP government has run out of ideas in governance. So is this the same people who were making noise that they have the men? They are more than the word incompetent. Ghanaians were sorry. Ghanaians are okay. Were sorry. Enoch, they are far. In fact, the good people of Ghana have seen what Honorable Kennedy Japon is doing. Very focused to bring back the economy on track and help to grow the economy. One from Nana Kwame Opasco and so on, and no the free, no the buy, yeah. NPP will break the 8 when Honorable Alan Chamantin lead the party in 2024. One here from Pajaro, the Free La Paz, and Odiano Ebaye. Need 100.9 Ghana Montier Suno Asio Gwe. Mami, in Cham Hoka Cramrana, Memrane, in Pain for Yansha, see Ninkomo.
Ghana Montier, Ghana Montier, Ghana Montier, Ghana Montier.
Needs FM.
Hey, catch it. Listen in here. And you ma beto to dia me baba no hwade no. Twem so betumi a. Hey, asew. Hey, now beka. Ya John to mami ensa duku potomanto. This way chocolate drink. Na kan wo hwe afibian so beri ni waware ni a. This way chocolate drink. Na kan sia. Oh, asew. Wo den kan no ntumu ho. Me be mo anu so hye kwa de aka ho. Wo hwade a wapi ho. O ka sa batete. Eda fom wo. This way chocolate drink.
Crash up a pair, Baba Wari.
Aso,
ye fear said this way chocolate drink, your Soriano Pan on Yanum. Ye bishop free genome no snack. Ye Yaho, who I don't yet serve woman. Ye did really a pebibia bob we had Yasua. This way chocolate drink in Yanum. And at this one, what's Yanua? Has such a woman, cocoa woman, pricky woman, bibia woman. I don't hear any so here.
This way chocolate drink.
You hear any so here.
FDA, I just said you didn't crack too much yet to say.
Cool, fresh and trendy with a new look. Makes you feel real good, that refreshing vibe. Satisfies you right just the way you like. Do you know? Do you know? Do you know? Ain't gotta do it alone. Specialized makes you flow. Anytime. Natural mineral water. Feel different. Think special. This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the FDA. Needs FM.
Adawoko Fiaman Homene so ejiji tonton sansan ewo neat 100.9 FM.
Ghana Montier. Ghana Montier, Ghana Montier, Ghana Montier.
Oh, there's some pepper. Cassia bo, go work at Tamonsa. Amaya say, Cassia Waye,
Onye Yimu, no Cretrodo, Kagame Kamadini Bo,
Nita Fair,
my NTA. Kwasi ABOAGYE 100.9.
Kwasi Monkwe.
Yanko in the Entras on pay the Jumedi na Babe Mammy Penny for Aquaba, Solomon Asante of NPP, Gordon Mahama and DC Anope, or much chance studio one seeing a Babe D and Como. I share a year and semi hold to you now. I wonder why the president dodged or refused to comment the most important comment by Dr. Barr, TC General Secretary, that the economic crisis is self-inflicted. Should I conclude that silence means concern, as the saying goes? That is one here from Alex Kofi Yarani, Adenta Commandos Research, no free in order by. Sorry. Now, by me, NPP administration is the most disappointed. The most disappointed since independence. If NPP is working hard to bring the economy on track, and the hardship on Ghanaians are extremely high. Now the only hope is IMF loan. Alai Baba. No matter what, the MPP will break the 8. Ghanaians have realized that the worst of MPP's government is the best of the NDC. Okuro Yabua, Breman, Benin, NOD free. Studio no man say, Solomon, Asante, MPP. Solo, Akwaba. Nimam say.
Long weekend, no hope say.
Right Adarma. Body.
Yabema.
Yamam to say. Oh, and Kwanya Holding. Adarma. Now, I made day no. Udini say.
Oh, that was yesterday.
Yeah.
Endra. No, a day before Endra, no. And now a program we Jagbawe.
Okay.
Now communication bureau of the constituency. Yeah. Training program.
Okay.
I'm a branch community testers and callers. And area callers as well. I was part of this. And we upon around 7, you know, when for Wakunya we so I mean that constituency committee Patrick, then the deputy vice chairman of the court. Part of the speakers on mobile and so Honorable Obobi Adako, former parliamentary candidate for Wikagbawe. Now on the national deputy national communication director of the NDC. Also no the regional communication officer Jerry Johnson was also there, and in the deputy Montete, the renowned musician Rex Omar, also OT, also with a host of speakers, and attendance was also good. Into I was the program no not because Endra holiday and you know I had to have some small sitting with my friends. You know, like it entered into the following day.
I see.
Into my Endra no, to be frank, man,
okay.
And I may have a lot of rest because this weekend from Friday going, so may share me end of second semester examination. I need enough of rest. I can study. I mean for a few days so na me enda Ghana Jumaye Fuase. Endra being a May day, no, we cannot celebrate such a day without acknowledging or admitting their input to the economy of this country. Nakopon ankoswa ento nsam omunsem ombo a won ma wa honden enkwatenten na mo omode boa oman Ghana no said ya Ghana betumpon no etimi etumpon yenim say we are in hard times. The exchange rate, the inflation rate, prices of goods and services ni na akosoro. It is how they share even pono the increase in terms of wage and the rate at which Nyema Boa Kosro and Nea. It's nothing to write home about. But still now on bomb home modern on my bem embuye for the good and the love of Mother Ghana. Madam say I continue to wish them the best of Labor Day, which was yesterday. That's it. I was
in. I mean, I'm Rafson and Mayday. I mean, send a comma. Celebration, did you partake in maybe any activity and now fee and why would you maybe saying?
Dedicated Chiasun Kuma yet for
just
Minya Poncha Cram in 9 problem. I pay crime. Me also. I was indoors.
Oh, okay. One should MP, but I'm sure you followed it and Kakra.
Oh yeah, So we say Sebi when you have a leader, Sebi you say, I don't know any year multi as a day we any year. Yeah, boy, home one year, 2 and a month or multi as I say near at any point be obenya aqueniano, any near my corner to be done idea. No, I think it was a nice statement. Say, oh yes, bounce back stronger, no, now we will emerge stronger. Great inclination. I was a memophone ye de empire bo attach because senior in your car ye any more yedin. Ye pesi ni mu na yedin no akra ebem na timemfo ye a change to the positive side na was ye timi empire bo attach dan say bio ye ade no na ye twetwetwe nipa na se atwede ne niema no de emwa nation building mpempeso edre eyo man ni nyina mpa boy ahoden ni yesunsun na eso edita akiri se na be ya ebio nyama betimia oyi okay toso mienu so ye beda ye omampania se o timi make it known the results say despite the economic challenges say bi adwumayefo adwuma Ghana adwumayefo no both public and private no be hwe na say bi from atomo I think say enye ano keke na odeka ba ohwe eniema esisi a because despite you see anymore dey so still because me who aketwi ya ekoso ofo ko joma kwetwi ya pepepe utimi say asem na okan enye say odina no kan keke but evident e wo ho e kire say bio is resolved say obe make sure say adwuma for so wo mo ho beto mo because hwe asem we last year say akola ni single spine base increment here so nyina kire omampani dem na okan ye no say ampa se neni edi kire se adwumayefo ho betom despite economic conditions you find yourself tina may call say the best we can do under such circumstances see enya opani a wa resolve say be adwumayefo I can ahofa any woman sene ahotom ho bekomu no any priority no na was say the bible sonko etaisa and the nichi no sebio ejuma pa ne hihye pa woma ejuma no ebetimi come to pass.
I mean John so honum say na ya shase my TUC asem dia kan 10 cathedral into hospital. TUC tells government asema enra midday ababe nkomodie ni say omanpanyi cathedral no be edu yeniska asoman ebeya ye wosike bia ene nkemfensi hospital efutuo ya na adwinchire nsusu omode ma eyo omanpanyi ato sen and ayade ahwenim si eso omanpanyi wonfa nye adwuma Solomon
darling boy me da wasi be didi kan so me san so da eye TV for so ase we ye adwinchire se ne wo kan ye no ye don wase say one behave as spectators and will behave as citizens and that is what the president called for when he assumed office omo yes and na me sure say omo behave as citizens no omampani susu betie na omo so omo adwenkyere de ni ba ko fotiri mu abai obi susu another group so de omo de ba sa kakra ni enhwe de bia se bi odudo no e ka no in fact I take it as a good call and it's in good faith.
That's it. Well, Solomon we Godwin into asema TUC for kan mo ka cho mampani se be ya cathedral die adabraka sika no sisi ebi ni ho nim se yem fancy rather no yen no hospital intio
agozi mame nchia wetie
chief for Jesus
na menda rep of T mupenyi se endra ye very bold etimi kan sema all along some section of Ghanaians including some CSOs other opposition parties are NDC yakan. This has always been our position, if not even specifically mentioning say Yemfensi Hospital the bottom line of the argument ni na ne say empempensu a oman Ghana eduno. There is no need to invest in such sector and as such activities. In a case where on my Ghana, you lucky hospitals, you lucky schools. You know what I say? School feeding caterers or more MPP women organizers. Say for the past 1 or 2 years ni yentua won kaye. You know what I say? Since I introduce the new curriculum in the basic schools. You know what I say? Textbooks say ye de children kola dia. Say aban anything me provided no has not been provided. It is how putting in a scale of preference. There are critical issues that Sikano can be invested in. But I can see there me ya only say, man penny or say yenye citizens, not spectators. Na yenya ejumaye kuo penny ejina all workers ano putting up that caller. The president regarded that statement with contempt. That when Timi Ambohu Wampo, it's now how disrespectful Obua Mampeni and Ni Magane Jumaefo. It's inso say, Mampenia Yanadjuni say, the aha and onena buying ayo majuni so mubekwa. It doesn't matter the advice. And found ni a futua udibetunu. And then found baby a futuonu efiba. Omayo majuni say, a coin way no mefaso dear. That coin no mefaso because if that is not the case, it was right or it would have been right. Thank a mampeni be bohua. Now I sure Ghana for say asem we penyi wakano adwini wom aba wom nyansa wom na me kwa me ne me mpanyifo bedwene hu na yetu so anamon hwe La General Hospital aban we ba ye the hospital was functioning so amu pese amu besi new hospital ema lafo ejuri hospital na gubra since I was doing up to date not even a single block has been laid. That hospital before me bano na sankrofo yare na apimfo ekoho ekoje yaresa won munya malaria ekoho stroke foko all kind of illness were treated there. Tanya dwuni fi na nya baya onwini ni manfo ho a how can you demolish a hospital for more than 2 years now? Now ntimi 2 block back mpoye ya can be a mobesi. Now you see I was see dear me ya on say lafo anybody meaning say yen nua panyi now the CEO for National Health Insurance Authority Okoboy will surface again to contest in the primaries. MPP for to Abamana, nobody should vote for him because he is equally in the government. I want him to shama ye bubu woman for hospital. Who ye penny wo MPP mu to date. Put him putting one buying on the toes. It is damaging the people. It is a TUC penny call say young fa cathedral and young convert it to hospital. For me, I will see I support it today, I support it tomorrow because we have a health facility deficit in this country. Things are covered by up to date. John Dramani Mahama hospitals was see your call and a lot of people nkwa. Hospital ben na by netim yesi. And the Oko Cathedral site wa a manhole and a wall and a breeding mosquitoes. So causing people malaria. Whilst a unsi hospital and my answer that yarieno. I go see for me usha sikatuturi dia yadi asha cathedral nim. And ne abani catch them in say we don't have money. One poor man lend a buying to treasury bill to other means, you know. Abani catch them and say, ye nisika ye di betu omoka. Amanoni for my bo or mine busia, ye see ye nisika ye di betu omoka. But we are having money to invest in the cathedral. Kesika ya investi wom. Ye timin 2 block back umpo yo. Uko onuma. For such a huge amount of money,
okay,
can only be used to do digging of a hole. This is not acceptable. This is unacceptable. In the media, it was the right time Penyini kasaye. But it's also a disrespectful act on the part of the president. Emma Ejumaye for any Ghana for. Because if indeed why not Juni said Obeye the Ghana for can, it was an opportunity for him to cough on the matter. But he treated it with contempt. And I think say TUC must put it further. I said if possible, now I say a court through demonstration. Actually, said this is what we need because Sika no use in Nano. Because I am in Uska.
God is here.
I am in Uska. We have only entrusted those money in his care. So the buyer near my men ye pay and say at this material moment there. I see a catch and a listening government must listen. I go see me that say.
Me that say na mankind comments kakra. Ewa hanum saying a branch cake kaswa keke. Was it let's not entertain the NDC because they have nothing good to offer us. Bukaila Jonas Adia from Keri says, truth be told, NPP is really managing this country the way it deserves, and thank God we have had MPP, or we have MPP at this crucial time. NDC is now embarking on a campaign of rubbishing everything in this government, as is the all right. In the face of such unprecedented challenges and adversities, Nanado and his NPP government have rather been steadfastly formidable and forward-looking in striving to deliver the needs and other services to the good and decent people of the country. That's teacher Kuju Tepa Anyine Suso and Odi Free no the buy. Opari Ewo Suhum says we thank God the listening president has spoken, not but the truth. NDC don't have any chance to win the 2024 election. President Akufo-Addo and Bamia government is still fully committed to ensuring the revival and sustainability of the Ghanaian economy. We are only asking for the patient support and cooperation of Ghanaians so that collectively and individually the country will be able to overcome. Robbie Fashion, DCM Sukumasi, no the free, no the buy. Musa Batwa, Aswasi says, now the fight against Galamsey has turned into the fight between Professor Frimpong Boateng and President Akufo-Addo's nephew, Gabi Asare-Ochirako. When GM said Galamsey activity was happening at Chebi, some people, including chiefs, openly attacked him. Today, their own former minister exposed them. We can only succeed in fighting Galamsey if NPP government is booted out of power. Musa Batwa, Aswasi. Need 100 points na Ghana MONTIE soon as you go. Young Queen. Or the measure safe you so this time. You share a in Sema Babe Toja. Mampenyi Dada John Mahama Sema Wakaye about a year Kokoku ye Jumano. Subsequently, Ghana Cocoa Board, Ebabe Kasafa, who said in Semno Kanya Sanet. Again, the ranking member. Emma the Edom Kumano as well. And me find a ranking member for the Food, Agriculture and Cocoa Affairs Committee. Or Rashibi Jim. And also the same about to do our chichim said, no man pinida, Eddie Tujan, Sape Penetia, Eddie Bikra, sign attack for Eddie Akahu. I no pay any cocoa ni back wedding como. Minti wa drink share or yes, and comoi, Cocoa Jumano, Niawape Kepeki, send a tear, Jumano Fisi a goo. Fertilizer ye ton more ye ton see bia ye ne bo no se na tie any or how ni bia ababe to dwe wa dwenkyere.
See, I mean that His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ase. Ono de wa na adwene se emfa ho se oye opposition leader. Niema ha ne manfo because oye Ghana ni obekoswa ka na wa expose aban no. Omope a ombetimi afa etusu anamon. But they can continue to use use omonkrofo always to attack John Mahama. Miribi obeka enseme. Agosi hwe ma minka asem ba ko nkere wo. Ya no mu studio ha. Ena the managing director of ECG. Ebetena haka say John Mahama etua ono ni utility bills. Obeka as issue came to national public discourse. And NPP for say oboa. Eya ban ni netua ni utilities emano. Ene omo appointee na nuto say John Mahama pays it himself. But one omutuama kufuo, former president. Do you get me? Intinu imiribia John Mahama beka no kware bia no. Ombenya nkrofo to go and attack him. But with time, no kware ni bededi. Agosi na me tie abrante na oni ni edi nkomo no. May you soon side na e dia talking about their John Mahama kan. Okasa about fertilizer. Ojitu mu say indeed under John Mahama time, that fertilizer was given free. And obi say na free ni mpo na obi ane obi bia na enya na. Enne ukura scampo a, it is not everybody that gets to buy fertilizer. And that is what they say me no agitum. Into onakasa gia to mu say John Mahama time na ye free. Ba na enyo obi na enya ntinu. And no, there is problem to that. Into the first issue into wajiatum. 2. John Mahama time. No man fertilizer free no. Man minu ne person kire say. Enyo obi bia na enya. Na this time what on ma won no. Eye good than mre na ye money free no. The way I betimi di access the yields. The yield. Under the NDC and the highest cocoa beans production, which is close to 1 million tons. And I mean, we can say 2021-2022 farming season. A branch any person say the ampenini na palm for a yen is better than John Mahama time. No? The yield as a 2021-2022 farming season. No? 683,000 less than the ayeja edema won. Into figures ne dan declare said fertilizer na ye man free no indeed we were given and a yield result. 2 okay about price. Then ye thought the price has increased to 880 and untinu better than John Mahama time Ojan close to 500 Ghana cedi. But we see the better baby and the best baby. The best way to judge is the percentage of increase a bambia edi account. And no another ranking say in the year 2012, 2013 John Mahama be far or mine as the president no. 2 now the price was 212 Ghana cedis. And on new movie, echo 345 Ghana cedis. In the year 2014-2015 farming season, an increase of 62.7%. Yembisa yamu say since a ban we buy no, has it increased in terms of percentage in this nature? The answer is no. John Mahama 4 years ni na no yet to cocoa price so 124.1% in 4 years. The first 4 years of Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, what is the increase in cocoa price? And no esi yebisa. You get me? It's about price of cocoa increase. John Mahama add to cocoa price so higher in the in a decade no. On what so the highest thing about BR. And the fact shows clearly. Also, Akwasi, John Mahama 4 years. There is no timer or car said this season. Me mako kwe for an increment. All the 4 years ni no season biano or increase cocoa. But for the first time in the history of this country, under Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo abine 2019-2020 farming season, there was no single increment, zero increment. 2020-2021 farming season,
2 minutes.
Yantusu even 1%. 2021-2022 farming season, Yantusu even 1%. So for a whole 3 years season, The first time in Ghana's history, in the cocoa industry, MPP are buying and to cocoa price, so even a percent. It was 0. And also it is a record that is there. I was saying, Manu Sinu, the doors, but under the NDC led by John Mahama, there was no single year now the cocoa industry were recording losses. Any point in time, Biano, no make it profit. But me know can say 2017 a MPP budget abem up to net 2021.
Okay.
There has always been a loss. 2017, the cocoa industry, under the Auditor General's report, made a loss of 319 million Ghana cedi. 2018, Omote soba 98.2 million Ghana cedis. 2019, NSN cost through a loss of 320.6 million Ghana cedis. 2020, a loss also increment of 426.0 million Ghana cedi. 2021, and a jumpy call 1.6 billion loss made by the cocoa industry by the Auditor General's reporter and also your record. Before be fear being one so no, ni cocoa stabilization fund, ni farmers welfare fund, ni depreciation fund, ni farmers housing fund, and 29 million left to enroll the cocoa pension scheme. Ni nani de jaban, saska inano, MPP are buying about the disikana mande. There is nothing to show. The reality that John Mahama spoke to. And no nice or counter fact ever. Okay. Not a mere rhetoric.
May that say that's Godwin Mahama NDC. My member Solomon Asante. MONTIE solo on this cocoa and Komoy. Yes, sir.
Oh, the Komo body me nubi. Ana office me nubi se. In a link to cocoa board. The Obako Ebekasa as against your mampinda that can end up Bekasa support to what but you pursue mami details. You the kind dear Adrinia mampinda that tray. The Obeka said they be antisa, any the Obeka say
oh no so mampin your Mahama no call ni tour. Go do Western North. And all this are 72 which voice no we play the voice here. Yes, was say I mean there's a number of things that he said, but basically in your person who want to talk for I say Mampini MPP Babe and I don't need MPP Babe Oku Kya Jumano and Yama Jiegu Abba form and put fertilizer or more first bomb the mom free season by or more ton or munya fertilizer because a born crown so near no born or more ton is Yamado Dona or more ton or more cocoa na. He says, because only born at the moment in Tinom the cocoa of Diwa, which means that yena ye lose. So the woman of Becca, yeah, no, only one. Oh, yeah, officer of Becca said, Yaman painted a kind of tissa. Oh, honorable Coco. Baby, no, cocoa board, cocoa board, no issue statement. It's cocoa board, general, no issue statement.
The cocoa board,
yes, as
in one breath, in one breath,
company no issues.
In one breath, no. In one breath, no. One almost say the Yaman Pendada kind and tissa, and then another breath, no. Almost say, send your kindness, and yes, sir.
Cocoa board for.
Because you are two legs of the whole situation. The one Pendada kind of agent and fin. Baku Nifa, or say etisa, Baku Bengum, or say antissa. When I can say etisa, and one also can say antissa.
So I'm saying say Omampini Mahama Bekasai. Owie na cocoa board at the Omwas manage as this statement by. They said New Cano antisa. And no besting coy no. Honorable Kopuku.
Oh yeah,
oh yeah.
Maybe
the ranking member. I've said that into Wisamino. You are just being mischievous.
No, not being mischievous. I need it for a purpose. Cocoa board management.
By MPP appointee. Accept that.
But your own Nebecas are no actually saying ye di ya grown waha. If you boom my young. In all Casanima be premature on when who say mature on your matter. You know why you manage. Ain't as who say a pen behind a jam. Cocoa board de Jumayan and Casacasa, Juman and Casacasano in penny for down management. The one penny that I be kind, and yet Anna, charity. What sounds so crap? What friend? no so ni okuani bi akasa no so okoko okuani ono na akasa o kire wo to the extent person can say even during a man pending that Muhammad time crap no mo gada mo as a kuo bi na still like they are still operating a fine focusing and no I think say in that capacity na all kasa okuani oh na I think youth in cocoa farming was there. So one was at least only one more of obi can as office or cocoa board they didn't come only one more grounds almost we adwuma didn't come omo nyina omo kire say entisa sebio yenya NDC penny for na almost one abefo de amampani kan say o ya mi say mi shere bisa we no say na be timamufuo e betie bebi a discussions na na me bebi arguments ni fi ba amampani aka asem edwuma ekone cocoa board management ankasa say entisa yenya cocoa kuani wo grounds waka say entisa demo NDC ni ye friend no na ye ne kasa no de asem a wo kan say ade amampani kan entisa enye nwanwa we should all understand what is going on asebio ye nyina ye wo kromu ase ema an alleged bi a emphasize brasa mi photo oh can say ombema amambu for this nanado government e be ungovernable pa enema ni nima mienu either covert or overt means covert just enema ombe ya untimi fa wonsa pom point say NDC ne tade we chiri any overt no so enema ombe ya chese we de bomu so ampa NDC ne ya de we imienu nyina mo combine de ye nti nima ekoso wo man mu there are mentions about fafa no you bear that in mind and sana said you be judging semini bia you say na be judge for your information you oko boy enye folla ono ye follow you oko boy e follow you na eye ye man peni so eye no adikopo okay your friend is easy for candidate secretary ono so ni semo be openi akasa na aka mu so ye obebi ebu ni say ye ngira nkran ni mu ntutu nkran ni ebi omompani obe take decision some of the decision no ha constitutionally he is mandated to consult ebia ni council of state in enema the opinion ya be kasa odwuma die kese we ase e betna speaking for the party me say e asem one behavior aspect na mum o kire na dwunsi yen ekuo we ye for say yen ni say a ke betimi aboa that is up to omompani say ono so enkrofo asebi o constitutional mandates or new fa adwene no mutumi to adwene no come out with something for nation no oni on beka to on timi ngina ne namu emma omna on yes consult you know I think say you will have to bear with that now yeah comparison about the okuani na ene kasa o sit time na ye free na enye obia ne fertilizer and as I say so ye twia so no enyo mu nyina na nya eto won say eye emre aye womu nti na amana abasa say emre wo for some years running you know enema enko yi the economy no take a different form bi it definitely no you will not have things behaving or dancing to the tune of yesterday and I say enema tie enra na you see we are in abnormal times enema na be insist so and also you have to get that understanding when you understanding the any obey comparison na what's achia wapa share your friends 2008 2009 cocoa na 102 cities but 2010 2011 a move called 200 cities uba 2012 2013 a move called 212 cities uba 2014 to 2015 na about 350 cities move uba 2016 2017 na 475 uba 2018 2019 na 515, then over 2021 is 660, and then 2022, 2023, and 800. One who say abaya within that period, my boy abaya froba that sort of but the trend is that progressively, though you wouldn't have the same margins in terms of percentage, maybe a percentage of increment, maybe or share percentage in a percentage, but and then in Yankopandom under this administration, the team move sabi buy yebe so mu no na enenam 350 and then nyame adom emove ba bedu 800 gradual enye and we should also bear in mind say even if there was a period that you record zero your friend is incremental you should know the period in which we are na make us say compare two systems your comparison for and nipa mienu a hwehwe ne say odi omnyina besisi nie ba akoso sabi umma obi entra konwem a odi form atoso ebe sim to project than obi on so ti be akonnwa no so. Enti no saa ade no utumi ho say wo ye John Dramani Mahama amampenda da ne de na saa mbere no na se be ne awunyehia asa bi America of all America ne womo bompa is by you one no memma womo enye default. I mean, John Mahama time na saa ade ni New York of America. And then La Côte d'Ivoire called to IMF for 2.6 billion. That time La Côte d'Ivoire were not dreaming of that. Oh, and you know, and then you have 2 years here financial, we are see economies, even the strongest economies, you know, they are going on their knees. You can't compare what happened during John Dramani. I said, you know, cocoa, and I fertilizer, and I said, because I'm a year cry a bomb pie, I'm and then and saying, I'm penny, he's praying and hope. He said, we shall come out of this stronger, we shall emerge from this stronger. Until and near my was a said, oh, yeah, good analysis. That was so to me too, Bona to me church, as I said, yes. You record at a period, you record 0 increment. Because maybe at that period, then you must say, as the juniors factors, external factors, you might fight against the economy, you know. Now, because of that, in the end, me unrealized BBC. Then people will understand, yes. And then I'm look and say, even Akwala crap or go school, or one a fair share of what he or she is feeling as a result of what we find ourselves in. Doesn't change entirely. To say in December that way, now we were buying fuel around 23 cedis. And then on the same diesel, no, we are buying, I think, halfway, that's around 12 something. But it doesn't change entirely. Say, Asisa Maya buy the demo, and Kakra Pioneer, but the Biamikas, we can find Pibonta Chile. Say, Beya, and I'm two buying you two, you tear a pim, see a beshena. Say be a beefy or how we America is said by June on the 1st normal crap. Than at it happens. Now, ye ain't me fee diemu. Yes, retimum for Umia or do any yenya akumapa on my Ghana and only ye dear. Ye need on my fro baby. And it say any ye and net and prepare ye casaya. I am pie bossy a best young coupon say the handlers of the economy, no, the handlers of the nation currently, no, Obomamu, Sebio. A quantintin waiting me amma womunyans from corner challenges say yes afa na go through no yen ye de no betumi aboa amasa nyansa na ba ye penifo tribunal yetimi a driving yen kakra ni fisa o ham se ne ye hu se niema eba from kakra na mo ye koye ne se hey mini MPP fine it is yen kan guom so obi kan as madam na go say country broke or country no broke we are within say hey many wasem ne ye kan country na say yo and say hey many wo ye na se bio bibia ekoso toti na bibia ekoso fine wo man ni mu a ebeka me fiefo ebeka wo fiefo wo ye ndisi ni ise mu na sa anya yie a se na anya yie no a amanfo bebre no ebeka me ene me fiefo wo so ye ndisi na ebeka wo ni fiefo adenti na wo se ye trans ne bompa ya na se eye dese wo ne ma ese yes omo no so me people omo nya ne hwe dey bi eba ne se ya astimamu ni pa no e wo se odi mpaibo etai whoever or handle because again nyina Yeshebre and the handlers of the nation, Omukremusan. Sesebi, economic factors, the juniors factors, pimping, and as if for empire. I say United ship mo, na sea waves be a cost to natural storm, a cost and easy. Can say, Yemi Papa, a friend is saying, captain of the ship in India, and family, so no, so do it in the confined coordination. Sesebi, storm no, say, Niema, Emma Sebi, Beshere, Yebeshere Yankwa Wumwa. Nyina yankwa na yehwere enja wo na wo sese be nya papa na ye captain no ye besere ye nsua de kakra mfi we mu ni ye hu se mere ya da ye nimu no ye fa mpai bontai the handlers of the nation penifo down mine no na se be nyansa omudi kro omudi ye kakra kra ne de fisa ye ha o mu no etimi aye den efemu na masakwesi
Medas my main kind comments ni bi na member Jimo closing remarks ewo ye studio man saying anope na yen main fa course kakra bi ni sorry so my emotion and Yakani and Twaso. Need 100.9. Let me just get through with some of the comments. Yensa can be Mystic Wonder in Swim Aduajiri was say the treacherous discredited President Nana Baumia led government borrowed recklessly for consumption, mismanaged the economy miserably, and has failed Ghanaians catastrophically. That's Mystic Wonder. And but then by now when he features Amanka says the message from the message from President Kufuor was fantastic yesterday, and this shoe the workers are enjoying. God bless Mr. President. Money feet as a man can say with that one. And to this one that says for years ago, some Ghanaians asked the minority why they approved Kenofurata and Chairman General Mosquito replied, "We approved him to mess the economy that he has started messing up so that we can win 2024 election." That's one here from Noah the Ark Builder, Nodiano Ebai. Mahama just acts on impulse promises. Already, undeniably, Mr. Mahama promised and vitriolic attacks on the NPP government. With that, recourse to his administration and Mishu. Mahama has short memories concepts applicable. That's one. Kusi Ejisobisiasi Nodiano Ebai. Gordon, Yankwe, Minyam Kwai, Neodi Chatokra.
I was the MPP for enjoy Yasuna or Mutia, just factors, and all other things. Abaining Yasika to be able to withstand pressure. Abaino na wasting away resources. Ghana for CSOs, oppositions, we have done our best. As of for Ayoma Femudia, why ne da on Mompai ma buying? Me and me opposition, me mbompai say mampeni on wounded da. I will pray because you say conforce chrono boy then or Timubi. So I won't do that. And no Ghanaian will do that. Into yendi ya femode. Abani na nya sutie. Abani na mfe futuro. Because a MPP abani say nyan sadie unni MPP a unni bi. So when you advise them, they won't take it. Into one jai di omukan. Two, abasi emi de se minua solo couldn't dispute any of the things I outlined there. Echra say John Mahama asama okan ye no eye no kware. You see, I will refer to Cocoa Board statement. Ghana Cocoa Board, as we speak, is led by an appointee of Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. Into who expect to say John Mahama can no kware about that sector no. About for John Mahama so against ne appointee. He won't do that. Just opposite chira say Erikopoku because all your NDC ni na kama NDC ya. The CEO of Ghana Cocoa Board is also your appointee of MPP. Do you expect him to come and say contrary to what the MPP wants him to say? No. Until the I mean no way you say no kware na John Mahama and Erikopoku dia gu nsani eninu. They should give us a counter fact. But just to say nya no kware without disputing any of that, no, cannot be taken, cannot be swallowed. And we are there. Two, or say the increment in prices, no, a movie because abaya ba, abaya ko. John Mahama, the all can say, mre or no wasono, or my one good offer. 4 years, now we're increasing cocoa price by 124.1%. A significant increase. You get me? It is our person say, oh, buy, you know, unti mean yes, higher. For the past 10 years, on open within a farming season, what me increasing cocoa price by 62.1%. Abambi anye bi into account odika but me the manusi na gwesi yeah pese Ghana phone ni na atias yes aban we die adwene ni nyanso omo wo omo de bebu o man Ghana no asa okay they have nothing new for us okay the only option is say kakra yenso omumu come on the 7th December the best government because for the past 4 years John Mahama Nyuma is still there to see they are still significant and relevant. That is the best person I say Ghana for you to Abamano Neba MPP whether Alano Baumiao Omunina Yamutu. They have nothing to offer this country.
Godwin Mahama of the NDC, Mamin Enko Ye Solomon Suba, before Solomon best step, you know, mankind will say never destroy a bridge after crossing it. You may need it when you realize you forgot something at home. Posterity will judge any selfish politician who thinks he has gotten whatever he wants from NPP government. Therefore, he can destroy the party out of bitterness. That's Abdul Rahman Bako, Edifi Old Barrier, and by Master Red Walker says the trade union should come down, should calm down and support Mr. President because he has the nation, Ghana, at heart and also believe that the bright destiny of the country belongs to God only. Master Red. Kwablanvi from KWASI Benghazi says today is May Day. No, today is not May Day. Simpacho Kwablanvi message. Jomo KWASI Festus says someone kindly tell the National Labour Commission as well as the various trade unions not to only propose salary increment for workers, but must, or most importantly, delve into steps tailored to the sustainability of the few available jobs amongst other welfare-related issues going forward, especially at this dire movement in the job market, right? Solomon, young point, we'll closing remarks.
That was it, darling boy. Adwene ne nyansa yedi bo man no MPP ye de nasa no ye me sekakra adwene ne nyansa ne ye beka de ase bio adwene ne nyansa MPP fo ewo no ma ye hu se be Ghana no ye were two the seasons ye were wet and dry seasons the say be say ba ne say ye dua endua ye were mra ye was ye dua endua na ye nim ye nyina ye nim Ghana ha fi soro besi anafo ha sei no ye nim se ne climatic conditions na etie bibia ho ye hye ni bibia ho eyi nikni se bibia emre a ye teachers what time it is so betimi de dua nduane sa ne mewo whichever part of the country between MPP and NDC era John Dramani Mahama ni Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo omo administration sebi obako na dwene ne nyansa kire ne se opebremu yenko dua ndua ewo Ghana enye bebia sen sebi isiremu oni yenko dua ndua wo obako so na dwen kire ne se ye be dua ndua sebi Ghana ye wo 2 seasons wet and dry yen twen June 10 yen fa Green Ghana Day na yen fa nye ye so yen involve all the 261 MMDAs yen involve assembly members yen hwe make sure say sebi tree planting e bekoso during June around June 10 which is during the rainy season the wet season. And that tells you between the two government, the two leaders, no, you know what time is it and what time to do what. It is said, adwene nyansa e short wa, omumi enu we no, ye be hu de adwene nyansa a short wo ni tremu. Enye de ono ka se u kakra na me ye ono no se wapem oyo dwemfunu ya ka sa nti on de dwemfunu no ono kra. From Nana Addo Dankwa from Metroman buy na nkwala kra you finish with you school what me say now that few no dey offer NHIS emma kwa wa say bio your friend is free maternal health care. What me say uba your friend me for the last one that for uba your friend is youth employment and no aba be kan wa be sin there then usa jump na uba na Addo so asabi na Addo so buy or the your friend is free SHS aba yeah sabi Patrice Omampeni dada Omampeni dada Kwame Nkrumah ejama on my Ghana no sa factories over 300 NDC as a amban omo be chema wo mo family and friends enim be bia say on factory they call ne ho enim dey call no omo chema wo ho but ya benya ban on the Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo say no e was see etimi nya sa factories back and through some means yen hwe ne yentimi ma every district be yentimi nya e bia yenya in all districts at least as I speak to you out of 296 ya initiate aye no emu over 130 and I say about to free me ka say and next me ka say onim say Rana Motors assembly plants e wa amasama
okay Solomon
Rana Motors e wa mo ye so you should see say ye wo ba no amembuwa besides the 5 basic ones schools, hospitals, any electricity, water, any road, 5 basic friends infrastructure. Yeah, what you're thinking outside the box. Yet, dear Sebu, my yourself Ghana for any and Obi anya home fast. Okay,
we'll take some few calls. Sorry, so
and also MPP are buying.
Just
Nana Addo Achire and John Ajekum Kufuor also demonstrate Achire of mine.
May I say Solomon Asante of the MPP Mpinfo Miuni and a pay studio no say Solomon Asante, communication team member of the New Patriotic Party, and Godwin Namahama, also a communication team member of the NDC, and Otiomonka away Jimmy Diaz, need 100.9. Morning.
ABOAGYE, the darling boy.
And saying, Udin, you.
Yanko Obojuma. The champion for Seni Adams. The Flefley, Ashamai. And your opportunity, the Mamma Klubu, or Domeko Brenya, Domeko Brenya for Yankano, Lawyer James Dennis, what I'm arrest. I mean, Honorable Joshua Hamidu Akamba, former national organizer, Baby Dametiano, so Ashama Sometiano. Kofa, akwasi ABOAGYE. Say, Ghana ni bia bonen news. And it's saying Ghana ni bia bonen. Ofa, eya them. Janse President Akufo-Addo. Ghana for nyina nim say na omu beto abama abanwe ama Ghana for ye hwan high. Ofa, eya ho sam ye to abama abanwe wiye. Betima kan pray say ahokyere ne wo haw enta bele na abeda Ghana for so. Ama say ye gi ho ayenye. Omampanyi President Akufo-Addo. Papa no, Okoba 3 times na ne sada ne sayem no opa Ghana for acha o se Ghana for moto abama me na moto abama me ase le tie bia Ghana for mo ho ben ha mo. Ofa kwasi ABOAGYE ni pase President Akufo-Addo bae. that time near to kenke say they say kenke ya 25 cedis. They say un crack 10 cedis I want to mini kenke and I say 15 cedis I want to mini. And the president Akufo-Addo said now we see pe okonya na na opa Ghana fa cha. They say na be Ghana for. Rice bag and more rice. They say you that's a rice bag and more no boadu. They say a bro bag here a bro bag but here as they say na say 1,000 Ghana. The president Akufo-Addo say na be Ghana for. Papa we Uber Calipo na dey advert. Look at Ghana for say and to Abamao Calipo that time na 50 pesos. They say Calipo unkuta 5 cedis a wunya. President Akufo-Addo say na ka oba be Ghana for. Say Ghana for ye gi ho anye like be ye tibitia. Say na be ka try oba ya Ghana for.
Me da say my main fan you do on say me do on so adwinche. Morning. Hello. Hello morning. Good evening. Morning.
Hello, ABOAGYE.
Yes, sir.
The darling boy. Where the factor in our castle Patamuntino, Namentini.
Okay.
Orobo Kwasi working all the way from Kaswa, life in Central Region. So, Kwasi, the one you go for boss and I think Papa Nejma Power, the chairman budget for most city winner. Kwasi radio Daroma, and you say, ABOAGYE, former energy minister, on 2024. MPP for the neighbor, Papa, that's surprise MPP for what Jago, Kala, Papa, wouldn't dear delegate Montuma Jago, propose to a echo no soon, and I'm about Iowa Central. You can back my comment. They come anymore. I'm taking attitude. Let me say, President Mahama, Ghana fought to about him. Think how crime is saying. Then Ghana fought him for no, yes, him. Mom Pamekra made him so much for some making him more. Papa Mahama, ya bro. Yes, I'm talking about what you're bumping. Class, I'm told. What's the Mom Pamia? Mamma's Mom Pamekra, not for so much do so. I can make granny. If you have to make granny, I can't make granny. Papa Yibi, Obi or the California Bibiano Bois, Papa Yibi, never mobile, oh my do so. And there's so much I'm seeing. And no man put it back. I remember you as a mommy and son, eco free education. Minya made you a matter of amount. Papa, only said that I be a star to a dance and send it for a dance, but only President Ogana had that. And Mamma, oh, our Daruma, yeah. And I come the anchor. My what the vice president is champion, whom another minister. I did a puna.
May that say, my engineer, do you say on so adwinche? Morning.
Ojo KWASI the Kanishi, there was no power Ghana man. About the for Kunya Sunamicha, former MP for Sitakwama, because one of Kwame for J. One of Micha or Ojo KWASI. Because in the comments as well, a young Casapi, Oshe, Ayana, MPP, and Ayana, Mama say, say, Omunti Ghana for Zeneca, Munti, a one and as you want to because a ridiculous way as you want to Mama was say for what my mono or catch a say 4 years to know I did bomb my visa. The instant yes, the can't now what free so what's that of 4 years now over the survey program am I out Ghana for maybe a reverend man, Nati, was it? And then the free more.
I mean, for new chat, you're crying for course, and if you see your studio, I'm saying, and sure, so I pay our very last one. Hello, morning.
Good morning, Kwesi. Next time.
Welcome, also.
The calling I'm a cat free. I'm Monday. With me, I'm from Tabro. Oh, boy, who more than papa. I could point shroud. Odi a wo body sumo my Ghana. Minia, one mammy akwenye, Maminchia Dr. Ham, the book constituency on number one on the ballot. Anna, Honorable Martin, me, Ayitego, Amasamai, MP Papa, hopeful, also the number 7 on the ballot. Minia, and Ra, a share on Mampini, a Casa, and will make day program this. And we're called Papa Kwesi, the Tiawa, and he said, the man penny ɛmfɛli adwumayɛfoɔ ɛsa ka kyerɛ yɛn sɛ ɔbɛto adwumayɛni bi aketu a kwesi na mmoa no kɔ adidie maayɛ a yɛka kakra na ɛwɔ hɔ no san gum stabilization fund former president Mahama eja yɛsɛ nka yakɔ ahohiahia mu yɛnkɔfa ne yɛmfa ntumi ndi dwuma ɛma yɛnkasa yɛ ho na IMF anka yɛsu firi ɔmo amma a yɛnyɛ bi de epia ɔman no ti kɔ abɛgwei edi sika no fimfram ɛnyɛ mua na musa bɛgyina yɛ se obi ɔmbɔ ne ho mmɔden no kɔ IMF ɛnɛ mo bɛda sɔre mpayɛ akɔnkyerɛ kotodwe gu fam ɛna mode nsayɛm ɛsrɛ nyankopɔn sɛ IMF mfa $3 billion mbra ei abɛwei deɛ sɛbi ɛyɛ useless government because abɛwei wamba sɛ ɔbɛboa temamufoɔ o kwasi partyfoɔ ne galamsey a wankasa wokaa sɛ wode wo presidency bɛto hɔ ɛnɛ nsɛm a wokae no asan dane history abɛwei deɛ woma de 1,000 years a saa na ne so ban teɛ 2024 isa
May that say, yeah, the course needs you are